Yeah, Mr. Chaos. It's 40 proof with times a deuce, 80 proof and nothing less. See us on the mic, we laughing drunk, you better come correct. Our Discord is popping, bruh. Haters ain't no stopping us. The Twitch is getting better every time, you better follow us. Oh man, Rucker lost in tech. JB coming for his neck. Talk shit to each other, but nobody better come and flex. Atlanta up to Canada, Boston down to San Antonio, California out to Jersey. Better blast us in your home, you're coming for the title. You better bring your Bible, cause we'll bury you on Wednesday. Friday night is the revival. You know we love that whiskey, drinking rum and getting tipsy. We just out here having fun while you haters looking shitty. Don't wanna cause no trouble, but with us you know it's double. 80 proof and all the family, you know we just might corrupt you. You better get your drink, be prepared to start the laughing. 80 proof is starting now, man. Lights and camera action, yo!
Hit it hard from the back.
Broadcasting on Twitch TV. You're listening to the 80 Proof Podcast.
Wave, or is it like a wave?
Well, I don't know. I went like this.
My parents are over there. EJ, you've been listening for a long time. Why the hell you been around 80 Proof for so long?
I ask myself that every time I turn on the podcast.
Standard listener answer.
Like if you want more context. And before she goes to bed, she puts her glasses on. That shit's hot. That shit's hot.
That's
as
it.
fuck.
God bless
That
it.
shit is so hot.
Yeah, but you say post nut clarity. What if she gets him off and doesn't even get you off? She's like, "Oh, I'm spent," and you're just sitting there with your boner
He
in your
finishes
hand.
and she starts smoking a cigarette, and you're still hard as Chinese arithmetic.
Okay, okay,
Just-
I'm
it-
back
it
to
clean-
sundresses.
Little
it
crease
cleans at
gets-
the sundress.
Get stuck on
Yeah.
the peaks, you know.
All right, I'm
And
back
she's
on
got
team
heels
sundress.
on, not flip flops. She got heels on. Stop it.
All right, we gotta go to break. I gotta piss, and I'm gonna go jerk off a little bit. So, yeah. Like, put it this way,
You do all kind of other stuff, you
Bro.
fucking put your tongue in her ass and all
Listen,
that stuff. Like
yeah,
that's
I do it for
gross,
her. Yeah, I do it for
right?
her. Listen,
It's literally the shitter.
dude, that makes that you just double down on opulent, man. That's I think that's the greatest use of word, other than when you said cunt. That this show has ever seen. Really.
Question: why are you holding the earphones like that? Why wouldn't you just put them on?
Because I might need a hearing aid. I don't know. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Like, could you jerk off to a picture?
No,
No.
no,
Can you jerk
that's gay.
Like, no,
Like
but,
if you
like,
flip
they're
it
on.
over, and actually put Jesus in the middle of the story, right? You're just fucking. You want some, Chris? Fuck no, I don't want any. I see that shit on movies.
You don't
I
like
know what
pizza?
that does to people.
Pizza's
No, I
delicious.
don't want any pizza. I'm gonna go over here and have the Zima with a Jolly Rancher.
Did strippers in your guys' neighborhoods ever do the lollipops?
What, they blow lollipops out their pussies?
Yeah, they, masturbate with a lollipop and then stick it in their mouth, somebody's mouth.
Oh, that's a stripper's vagina. That's like,
It's probably well used. Now you got a fucking tilapia sucker,
You ever been handed a lollipop at mine?
huh?
You go by the bank, she's like, "You want a lollipop?"
have you ever indulged in a lollipop in Kansas
No,
City?
no, I did. I wasn't one of the lucky few that got them.
Stick your tongue in a hole that has shit in it, then let some other guy put his dick inside of her for like 5 minutes before he comes.
Correct.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. You nailed it.
Yeah. 100%.
Sadly, I agree with y'all.
When this penny is done, you know. we
I've never
can-
heard it called a panty.
A panty.
Yeah,
A penny.
That was different.
That's
It didn't sound
the
as-
first.
It didn't sound as fucking annoying when you say a panty.
Right?
Panty, yeah.
I'm Rooker. That's J Bomb up in the left hand corner. Admire down. Oh my god.
No, I'm not doing that. I stick on my pants. No, we're not going there right away. Don't worry.
Already? Jesus Christ.
I just realized my pants were on.
Like a walk off.
Live from Atlanta, Montreal, and Kansas City with Chris Rucker, J Bomb, and Ad Meyer.
As the current mayor of Cream Pie City, I would like to welcome you to our team. Enjoy.
So grab a drink. We're live.
Welcome to 80 Proof. Wednesday, January 11th.
Yeah,
Something
buddy.
up on 10th all day long. We're already 11 days into the new year. 80 Proof powered by FullPressCoverage.com. Go there for all your sporting wants and needs, where they talk about the NFL playoffs, which will be full blown this coming weekend. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday football. Playoff football. What a time to be alive.
When does that start?
Go to start Saturday night, Saturday afternoon, actually. But before we talk about that, let's talk about college football playoffs. The Georgia Bulldogs opened up a can of whoop ass on the TCU Horned Frogs.
That was embarrassing, bro.
Who?
For your boy, I was loving it. I won a really good parlay that night. I took Georgia with the cover and I took the over, and I had won by halfway through the third quarter, so I was sleeping like a baby.
I was going to say that over hit pretty early in the game.
Yeah.
College ball. We're talking college ball on the show now?
It's football, Jason. This is America. You're doing a show with two Americans. That's 2/3 of an American podcast. Yes, we're talking college football. It's over. Georgia won. 2-time back-to-back champion. First time since Alabama. And before that, Nebraska. Go Big Red in the mid-90s. You remember those Nebraska teams? Good Lord. That was a long time ago. That was when I was a kid.
Is that NCAA? Is that what college is?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Was it National College Athletic Association?
Yeah.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at
there
me.
you go.
Look at me.
You're more American than you know.
Yeah, it's almost as good as me realizing the NHL stand for the National Hockey League.
Man, I better go buy a gun and start shooting some kids at school, baby. Let's go, America.
That was a bit much.
Too far?
A little bit.
Sorry.
Habitual line stepper.
I'm gonna double down. I'll double down later.
I feel like my light's too light. Anyway, how the hell are y'all doing?
Good, man. Well,
Good.
no, actually pretty horrible. Not gonna lie.
Well, we were talking about it before you got on, Rucker. We all three can't have a good day at work. Me and you got some good news today. Jay didn't have such a great day.
What's your guys' good news?
Bonuses.
Bonuses?
Yeah.
Ruckers for being a handsome safety man.
Yeah, I got they told us to be there at 5 a.m. this morning, which I don't like. We had the big we used to do this thing, we'd have one meeting a month with the entire company at 5 a.m. before everybody would start. And they put all these like safety electronics in our truck. This is like the third version of them where they track your speed. Like if you're too close to the car in front of you, it'll slow the fucking truck down for you. If you fuck with your phone, like there's a little voice. It's like, put your phone down.
Really?
Distracted. Yeah, all kind of bullshit, right?
Big brother shit.
And when they first did it, they were giving away like gift cards. And I was always like they give you a score. And I was always at the top. I'd always get like a $50 gift card or something. And then COVID came and they stopped giving the gift cards out because we stopped going to the meetings. And I was like, I'm still being safe. Like, what the fuck? So today, out of nowhere,
They're giving those gift cards every month, though? Or at the end of the year?
Every quarter. It was every quarter.
$50. It's cheap.
So today, out of nowhere, they decided to bring those back without telling us. So we get a quarterly bonus. We get a quarterly bonus just for coming to work. Like, if you don't take more than 10 days of vacation during the quarter or call out 3 times, you're eligible for like $1,000. And then depending on what kind of license you have, there's a safety bonus that goes with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my buddy Carlos's son works there, and he figured out a way to get in and see what your bonus was. And I was looking at my bonus. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, and so I'm calling, checking on what other people like. Did y'all get this? Did y'all get this? And they're like, no, I don't see shit like that on mine. So I know what it was about. So I was just going to wait till I got paid Friday and hope that it was correct. Turns out that it was. My department actually got an extra $300 per quarter because we all have Class A licenses, but they were paying us like we didn't. So that was cool. And then turns out they brought back the safety thing and they paid us for the last 2 quarters. So the third quarter of last year, I got a 99. That got me 3rd place. And the 4th quarter, I got 100, which got me 2nd place. So I was the only person. No, there's 2 of us that placed in both quarters, but I was the only one from my department. So basically, I thought I was going to get like a $1,200 bonus. I'm going to get like $1,900.
That's awesome. Good. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. So, of course, I'm an asshole. So I had to talk shit. So my boss and like his assistant and another guy are standing there, and they're like, "Hey, Rucker," and I just kept walking. And like, Rucker, I said, "Excuse me." He's like, "Ruck." I said, "Just so you know, from this moment forward, I will not be answering to the name Chris or Rucker. You will address me, Chris Rucker, the best fucking keg driver that we have at this fucking company."
Fuck yeah, bud.
And I turned around and walked away. Like, I didn't even stick around to see what they were talking about. Like, if you're not going to address me by my title, we're not talking. So then I changed my text signature on my phone when they text me to the group chat. So I just put yes to everything they say. And underneath it says Chris Rucker, the best driver in the keg department.
Jesus Christ.
I'll milk this shit until somebody else beats me. Okay.
Well, good for you, man. Congratulations. Job well
Yeah.
earned, money well earned. It's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
$1,900, man. That's a little getaway to Vegas, eh?
Oh boy, don't tempt me.
Now, being a boy from the States and from Georgia, I don't know what the taxes are like there. $1,900 added to a paycheck.
22%.
How many?
22%.
You lose 22%?
Yeah.
It's nothing. God, that's nothing.
$1,482 is what it's going to turn out to be unless they put some of it in my 401k.
Yeah. That's good though. 22 is
Take that shit straight to the green door.
Yeah, it's going to go to my savings account because it's been depleted lately. I feel like I've spent a shitload of money lately, so I'm okay with just fucking getting extra money and just holding on to it for a little while.
You know, it's funny you say that you feel like you've been spending money. My wife the other day is like, why is Chris constantly on vacation? Not on vacation, but going places. He's in Carolina. He's in Vegas. He's over here seeing family. He's doing this. He's doing that. Your Instagram is like, yo, you're like a little jet setter over there.
Which is crazy because I never really traveled much before. But yeah, you know, for the most part, like Nashville, Charlotte, Winston-Salem, those are all like 3 and 4 hours away. It doesn't take much to go do that. But I did fly a lot last year, and that was predetermined going into the year when me and Marty on Boot to the Face decided that we were going to go to the big 3 wrestling events. Luckily, they were close. Like, Dallas is not that far of a flight. I drove to fucking St. Louis and I drove to Nashville. So I don't think it's as crazy as it looked, but I was like, yeah.
You're out and about, man. You're keeping busy.
Yeah. Dude, do you realize it's almost been a year since we were in St. Louis?
Yeah, coming up on the Royal Rumble already.
Yeah, Rumble's in what, like 20 days? We're about 20 days out from Royal
Less
Rumble.
than that, like 2 weeks from Saturday.
Yeah, it's the 29th, I think. So
28th.
28th, okay.
Yep.
Is anybody here? Are you going to the Rumble?
I thought about it, but
where is it?
Like Marshmallow said, I've been doing too much fucking jet set. So.
Where is the Rumble? Do we know? Where is the Rumble this
It's
year?
in San Antonio.
Oh.
Oh, is the Chaos family going?
Yeah, Chaos Family, are you going?
I don't know. They did say if I came down there to hit them up though, but I was thinking
They
about
want to make more
Mania.
videos.
I was thinking about Mania this year, and it's just so fucking expensive. Like the tickets, the flight, the
Fuck LA.
hotel,
Fuck that place.
LA, like everything in LA, highest giraffe pussy. So I was like, you know what? Let me just fucking mosey on down to the Rumble. And I started looking at prices, and I'm like, that's not bad. But then you say that's not bad like 5 or 6 times, and you add it all up, and it's like, oh, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, because you plan. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but you plan a trip like that, right? You're like, okay, it's just the ticket and the flight. That sounds so bad. Then you start thinking, well, I'm gonna get a hotel. Oh, I'm gonna meet up with this person. Oh, I'm gonna spend I'm gonna spend 3 nights instead of just 1 or 2. Then you're renting a car. Yeah, it fucking
You got to
adds
buy
up.
all your food. You have to buy all your drinks.
Yeah.
yep.
What about you, Admire? You got some good work.
The food and the drink. I think the food and the drinks is what usually puts it over the top with me.
Yeah, I spent $6K at WrestleMania weekend.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't think I spent that much last year in Dallas. Like in Dallas last year, we stayed like 20 minutes from the stadium, and we stayed about 40 minutes from downtown Dallas. And so our hotel, like, I walked a mile to get to Orange Theory and back, and then I walked to the liquor store. Like, I did a lot of walking when I was in Dallas because it wasn't that cold.
Hmm.
And then, of course, we Ubered a couple times, like here and there, out to dinner and shit. But yeah, we didn't spend a shitload when we were in Dallas. Like, everything was pretty much paid for before we got there. Like the convention, the tickets. Only thing we really bought was food and alcohol. And I honestly just bought fucking a big bottle of rum, took it to the hotel room, and I would fucking pregame and take little to-go bottles with me before we go out. That way, when we get there, I wouldn't have to drink that much, which is the way to go. But
Yeah.
we're all too stupid to fucking do it like that anyway. We got to get out there and fucking buy drinks for everybody. And
Well, you're doing dry January, so wouldn't this be the event to go to where you don't have to spend all that money on alcohol?
oh no, if I'd have went to the Royal Rumble, I was drinking.
You're like, it's February. It's February. I mean, it's February summer.
It's close enough. I had already decided that. Like, I'm not going to the Royal Rumble sober. I'm sorry. Like, I'm an adult.
Yeah. No, I mean, okay, I spent probably about $6K Canadian, so I probably spent around somewhere, I don't know, maybe
$37 American.
Maybe like
37 penny.
maybe like $4,800 and on me and my wife, but that includes the Airbnb, the tickets to the show. I mean, WrestleMania day alone, just the day, me and my wife, it was $1,600, not including tickets that we spent on food and beverage.
Jesus.
Damn.
I remember you telling me that y'all drank a lot while you were there and those beers were expensive as fuck.
Bro, we put down like at least, I think I drank like 18 stadium beers. And then, mind you, I paid for the Uber home. The Uber was like $240 American.
Yeah, because Admire, it was at the Giant Stadium and all transportation had gotten fucked up that night. So they were all stranded at the stadium for like 2 hours after the show.
Like 6.
So
Damn.
Uber was like, oh yeah, I'll take you, but it's gonna be like 7 times the regular price of. And so they're going from New Jersey back to Brooklyn is where y'all were staying, right?
Yeah, we were staying in Brooklyn, so it was already probably like a good 40-minute Uber drive. So it was probably a $60 Uber drive, I would say. But we had to. There's like, I don't know. There's a kind of a couple highways that are crossing over one another. We walked across, I think, 2 overpasses and like a 6-and-6 or a 4-and-4 expressway to get to a hotel. We went to that hotel, started drinking till at least 5-6 a.m. and then took an Uber. Then it was still $240.
Oh wow. Yeah, last year during Mania, we got stranded. We couldn't find a fucking Uber. I could like Joey DeLorme and his brothers left and went one way. Marty drove and he was scared to ride the fucking bull, so him and his girlfriend fucking went the opposite way so I wouldn't see him. We were walking past PBR and we were trying to leave for like an hour and a half. We ended up having to like walk a mile away from the stadium and then get a fucking Uber. What's the expensive Uber?
The XL.
XL.
Yeah, we had to get that. That was the only one that, imagine that. That was the only one that would fucking come get us.
A lot of the times they're the only ones that will come get you in like high season or high times.
I want to think it was almost $100 Uber ride to get back. But it was like a big ass Lincoln Navigator, like a new one. It was like riding in a fucking spaceship. I was drunk too, so it could have just been a regular fucking. To me, it was spacious. It was nice. Like the leather was good. It was like riding on a fucking cloud. I was so happy to see that guy. He showed up like a fucking angel.
You know what it feels like to be a Canadian Ubering at high times in the States? When you finally get home and you look down and it goes, wow, 240. Wow, that really hurts, right? Then about 3 days later, you get home and you see your actual Visa bill and it's like 360.
Oh no.
And you're like, I already went through this, man. But Admire, you had a good day today at work as well.
Yeah. They told me my bonus information and it's pretty fucking good. Basically, I don't know. I think I'm getting 6% of my yearly income as a bonus.
Nice.
It's a one-time bonus, or
yeah, my yearly.
That's pretty good.
What
do you pay in taxes down there? You get to see most of that, eh?
Mine will be about like Rutgers. It'll be like 22% fucking taken off of it. But whenever I know a bonus is coming, I always switch my taxes to exempt so I don't pay federal.
How do you do that? You got to talk to your HR or what?
I just go in and fucking click on the button.
Go into what?
I go into we have a thing called Paycom, which is how we get vacation and how you basically do everything on an app that we have.
You too, Admiral?
Just go on the app.
Yeah.
Can fucking change my W-2 shit around.
Wait,
when you get ready to get a bonus, you always go fuck with the taxes.
You don't have like self-service up there where like it's your employer's page where you go in and put in your tax information and personal information?
Y'all don't pay taxes, do you, in Canada?
Dude, their taxes are like 60%.
Y'all don't pay for medical stuff. That's right.
Dude, we don't pay for medical stuff. You know what we do, whether we use it or not. Dude,
you explained to us that one time that like you'll get a tax bill at the end of the year too if you made more than other people or some shit, right?
Like let's say for example, I'm just gonna use a round number. Let's say you get $5,000 bonus, right? You're probably gonna see. I mean, it also depends on how much money you make, but let's just say an average salary, you're probably gonna get at least nearly 40, if not more, % gone, right off the bat, and then you'll probably owe more at the end of the year.
Basically, Canada fucks people like the Powerball.
Well, Quebec more than any other province. We're the highest tax, but it is what it is.
Well, that's what you get for living in a province.
Right.
it's nothing but provinces in Canada.
Are you only getting one bonus?
Yeah, it's just one yearly performance bonus. Through COVID, it was great, man. I was getting like monthly fucking COVID bonuses out the ass.
You know, they try to make ours seem like it's a special thing. So what they were doing during COVID was everybody was getting hazard pay, and they were paying us to, like, they were getting money for us to come to work, right? And so if you came to work every day during the week, you got like $100 extra added to your check. But if you missed a day, you didn't get any of it. So all they did was they took that money that ended up being $1,200 total for the quarter, and they put it into a bonus for you to still come to work, but they made it harder to achieve. And then they added like the safety shit on top of it. So we're just getting the same shit we've been getting, but now they're giving it to us in like a lump sum, and it's a little harder to qualify for. But we get 4 of them. You know, it's quarterly. So I'm not mad at it. It's, you know, we don't really get a Christmas bonus. They give us like a fucking $25 gift card to Kroger to go buy a goddamn turkey on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. My company used to give us like $250 at Thanksgiving and $250 at Christmas, and they stopped doing that a couple years
in gift
ago.
cards though.
No, they used to give us cash.
Oh.
Now it's a $25 gift card to fucking Target.
Okay, but cash or on your paycheck?
It was
Paycheck.
also
Oh.
my previous company. They would give us a Christmas bonus, and what they would do is they would add the 22% on top of what they gave you.
Oh,
So when
wow.
you got taxed, say they gave you a $500 bonus, you actually got the $500.
Oh, that's amazing. That's good. That's a way better delivery.
Yeah, they would pay like $700. That way it equaled out to $500 after taxes. Mine used to do that.
Like a lot of people say, like, oh, you know, you get gift cards at work. It's bullshit. It's like getting a pizza party. I'd rather get cash. If you get a decent, like 1 year, they handed out bonuses. Then on top of everybody's bonus, because there was like crazy profits, they gave everybody $500 of gas cards. That's $500 cash, man. That's 100% untaxable money.
Dog, I'd take a fucking
Like
gas
a
card.
$25 gift card and a fucking $500 gas card are way different. Though.
No shit.
fun.
No, I know that, but I'm saying if they give you a substantial gift card. 1 year they gave us $500 in grocery cards. So like here, everything's monopolized. One grocery company owns all of the groceries, pretty much. So you can go to any grocery store and you have $500 on like a prepaid card,
Bro.
That's amazing.
I would take that right now. How much are your eggs in Canada right now?
Like $1 million.
Dude, eggs here, $7.99 a dozen.
Oh, fuck, I'm sure we probably destroy
Like
that.
a couple of years ago, they were 89 cents.
Dozen eggs in Canada right now. Dozen eggs in Canada.
Don't mind me.
Oh, we're actually pretty cheap on eggs, but we do our own egging. It's only $3.
Well, fuck, dude, I got an egg farmer that lives a block from me. But if you go to the store, fucking $7.99.
Wow, stop being lazy. Our milk is like fucking $12.
Yeah, I bought milk the other day and it was $6 for a gallon. Used to be, I think, $4.
My coworker, he bought his own chickens a couple years ago, and he was telling me now, like, I was just thinking about getting rid of these motherfuckers. This is like the best time to have them. So he'll just bring in fucking eggs all the time now.
Dude, he could be
Like,
slanging
I bet
that
your
shit.
neighbors- I bet your neighbors fucking hate you. It's not like he lives on a farm.
They're
you
not
know?
that loud.
Motherfucker lives in a subdivision. and he
Fuck
got
you,
chickens
Jay.
in his
No,
backyard.
chickens aren't that loud. It's if you have a cunt of a rooster.
Yeah, dude. I live in a neighborhood. My fucking neighbors have a goddamn rooster every
Whoa.
fucking morning.
Dude, that's
They
ridiculous.
and they have fucking ducks and shit. Them ducks are like, "Wah, wah,
Well,
wah."
that's different. But if you have like 1 or 2 chickens, man, they're not that bad.
I'm gonna go fucking shoot their chickens.
Why would you do that? It's a lot of money you're costing those
Just
people.
steal them and eat them.
Steal them and fucking take their eggs.
I think I have a bonus coming tomorrow. Did you guys like get called in? Did you have some sort of a conversation when they told you were getting a bonus or anything like that? I used to get
Mine
that
was in a
every year.
meeting. Mine was in a meeting. I will have a one-on-one meeting in February. So our company annual meeting is where like the owner's billionaire ass comes in.
Hmm.
They have a big luncheon, and it's on a Saturday. And they're like, everybody, it's not mandatory, but you need to be there. I'm like, I'm not going to that shit. And then
Saturday.
they get like, yeah, and then they like cater this little whack ass barbecue that they do, and it's just like you stand there and they brag about how much money we've made the company, and then say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna give you a 3% raise."
Jesus.
I'll come on a Saturday, but I'm clocking in.
So you guys both work for big companies, right? This is the first year for me. We used to have like a year-end meeting with our boss, and he would tell you, what kind of salary changes are going to happen starting in the first paycheck of January, if there's bonuses, what your goals are for the next year, yada, yada, yada. And congratulations as being part of the team. And then there was 2 or 3 emails that were sent out company-wide for, wishing everybody a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and kind of talking about profit sharing and, what we've done as accomplished as a company. New owners come in. None of that. And during the holidays, we didn't get paid. They forgot to pay us. 34
French
employees
pucks.
didn't get paid. You know what I woke up to on the
For how
fucking-
long? For how long? Was it like we fucked up, it'll be there tomorrow? Or was it like,
Okay, so it was yes, it ended up being the next day, but there was no email sent out saying, hey, yada, 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 you'll get it the next day. So
they were just not making eye contact with people?
So it's
Not
December.
answering emails?
No, but look, it's December. I think it was December 30th or 31st that we got paid, right? So the first of the month is coming. Everybody's probably given themselves a little bit of tightness during the holidays. So it's probably the most important paycheck of the year for a lot of people. We have a lot of young employees, right? A lot of entry level stuff. Not a fucking email is sent out. So I wake up on the 31st and my inbox is just slathered in, we didn't get paid, we didn't get paid, we didn't get paid, we didn't get paid. So I'm calling, I'm texting, I'm emailing, not a fucking response. And I see that they're red. They're red. Not a response. We're the 11th of January. Still no response to say hey man, thank you for fucking reaching out to everybody. I reached out to 34 different employees that day.
Your company sucks.
My company sucks.
But what did you tell them? Because you didn't know.
I just said, listen.
I would have fucked with them back and been like, well, I got paid. I don't know.
No, it was because we have 3 different companies. So I was just, I was asking everybody. Thankfully, the Americans only get paid on the next day anyway, so they were fine. But those are only 2. So I sent it out to 32 people. People were freaking, man. Just absolutely freaking. Because I was like, I don't know if you're going to get paid tomorrow. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt that it's a banking issue. And it ended up, it was the payroll was done properly. Everything was done properly. It was just the way the holidays fell. It was actually on the bank. But this is me personally. If you're responsible, HR should send out an email saying, hey, FYI, everybody, you're going to get paid 24 hours later this year, or set it up so they get paid 24 hours early. One of the two.
I was going to say ours, I think it was Veterans Day or some shit. So we got paid like a day early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We had one just like what happened with you, Jay, where we all woke up and, you're not waking up with all your coworkers. You're waking up by yourself and you're like, what the fuck? Did my bank fuck something up?
Yeah.
And so it's like, well, I'll just wait for the bank to open. And then you start seeing like little text chains with everybody like, hey, I'm like, oh, maybe we got the same bank or something like that. And it turns out like you find out like 3:00 that day, like there was some kind of issue with payroll. It wasn't their fault, they said, but they were going to take care of it and we get it the next day, which, it is what it is. It was a day late, but yeah, I think you're right. Like an email, a text,
Just
a
an
fucking,
email.
a thumbs up emoji on the on your
don't worry. I
Just
reassure
reply,
everybody,
Wait, Jay.
Instead, they just read it and shut the hell up.
Yeah.
I didn't know you worked for Southwest.
Well, yeah, it was not a fun way to wake up because, I could imagine that, you start texting your people that at work and you're like, is it just me? No, you find out it's the both of you. Then you're like, is it just our department? Then you go to the next department. Then is it just our company? You go to the next company. So people were already like talking before it got to me. So it was just an absolute like, what the fuck? Like I'm traveling so-and-so. I'm supposed to be at so-and-so. Cause look, it's the 31st. It's the first paycheck after holidays. You've probably spent a lot of your money either partying or going to visit family. Like it's the toughest part of the year. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So it was, part of me really loved it. And a lot of the company did quite enjoy it because none of us like the person who pays everybody. So we were all kind of like, oh, we got ammo on this guy. But nothing came of it, not even a mention of it. And it's just, it's really sad, man. I don't know. The world is disgusting. I've really come to the realization that it's few and far between that you get something of worth anymore. And integrity is gone. And it's sad.
I'm sorry. I just looked at the top of the screen and saw your little edit that you did for the buy-in.
Yeah. See, at least I did that. You know, it's not good.
And is that how you guys write money up there?
No, usually it's before it.
Okay.
See, I asked that about Andre, like when we first started this, whenever Andre would type money in the chat, he was like, you don't say $5, you say $5. And I was like, oh shit, that makes sense.
You don't say
$5. So he would always write the money sign after.
Oh, right.
You don't say I have $5, you say I have $5.
Yeah. Actually, the French put the $sign after because they say $5, so it's $5. Oh no, same thing.
Can we take a break? I gotta put my clothes in the dryer.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break, guys. We got a bunch of topics. We got a bunch of
I
topics.
bet you won't find that on your little fucking Twitch streamer. What's his name? What's the name of popular motherfucker's name? I bet they're not doing laundry in the middle of this shit like an adult.
No, probably not. Yeah, we got a bunch of topics tonight. We also have some surprises, if you could figure it out. And we got EJ Reed calling in at 9:30. But yeah, we'll take our first break. 80 Proof. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Switched up so fast, I always knew it wouldn't last. Now you're a distant memory of my past, but I don't even care, cause I'm counting all this cash. Yeah, I'm counting all these bucks, yeah. I don't give a fuck, yeah. You can suck on my nut, yeah. You're just a dog, you're just a dog, yeah. I swear to God, I was always better than you. Yeah, I was always better than you. Hey, I'ma get this money, fuck you too. Can't believe that you were my boo. Yeah, I had to get rid of you. Yeah, I broke up with you, not the other way around. And now I'm so happy I don't even frown. Cause when I see you getting digged down by all these fucking bombs. By all these fucking bombs. Yeah, you had a bomb, but you ain't ever brain. You a bird brain, fuck dumbass. I know that I'm counting dumb cash. Yeah, I'm speeding in a Rari when I pass. Pass you in your shit box, then I laugh. Haha, yeah. You a fucking thought. And your pussy loose as fuck, and you got that Arby's roast beef, yeah. I can't even breathe, yeah. When your pussy stank, yeah, that shit was so nasty. Yeah, I never even ate you out, only like a handful of times, cause that shit stunk most of the time. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Yeah, your pussy stank, bitch, you a ranky asshole, ranky asshole, stanky asshole, yeah, stanky asshole.
If my songs go pop, 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 what makes you think I'm not okay with that? I took my backpack off, ready to change the game and run the track. Y'all thinking I'ma fall off? I'm Thomas the Engine. 2 seconds, you get your rocks off. That's why they said you're all soft. So I paint over the scene like I'm Bob Ross. I got weed songs, if you smoke good. I got peace songs, hope you ain't so hood that you can't kick it, get it, have a party. Oh shit, homie, don't hurt nobody. Let your knees drop while the beat
Welcome back, 80 Proof. Chris Rucker, admiring J-Bomb here on twitch.tv. Take it away, boys.
Okay, well, let's do a little bit of housekeeping here. Let's say what's up to the chat. We got Mookie's in here, Tattooed John Adol, Scully's in here, Marshmallow, Princess Needle, Mrs. Chaos, 13 Ella, Alisadra, Drapsnat, Rogue Girl. Also, for the Patreons that unfortunately got resubscribed in December, the money's been reissued to you. I think there's only a few of you. If you didn't get your money,
Joey, Karen Rucker, me, you.
Yeah, if you didn't get your money back today, hit us up. Don't fuck with us. We have the list, but yeah. That's pretty much it. What do we have? We have the giveaway January 29th. No, 31st.
Do we have a show on the 31st?
No, we have a show on the
calendar.
1st. The 1st is when we're going to spin it. So
There we go. Yeah, we'll spin it first.
So you have till the 31st. $5 gets you a buy-in. Right now, we have buy-ins for Joey DeLorme. Scully's in there as well. Guido, Marty, Karen, Mookie, they're all in on that wheel too to win a $300 prize pack that includes a full kit of the Lawnmower 4.0 from Manscaped. Admire, what do you think of Manscaped?
Oh, is that my cue?
That's kind of your cue, yeah.
That's kind of my cue. All right, let me pull up my scripting here.
Oh, he wasn't ready?
Support for 80 Proof is brought to you by Manscaped, who's the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Their products are precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. Manscaped's Performance Package, the ultimate man's hygiene bundle. Join over 7 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code 80proof. That's 80proof at manscaped.com. I did use my Manscaped again. Rucker's probably not going to be a fan of this idea. I actually used it to line up my beard a little bit.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
What are you talking about? That's how I'm going to use mine. I don't use it for my balls.
No, it's already been on my balls and ass.
Oh, that's disgusting.
What are you talking about?
You're in the shower. It's like I clean my ass and then use it.
That's fucking gross.
Excuse me. You've never jerked off and then, I don't know, like you're having sex with a girl, you don't put your hands near your mouth after? Your face?
How is that the same thing?
I don't know, man. Pretty
How
close.
dirty are your fucking balls and ass that you won't use it on your face?
And plus, you're probably shaving in the shower.
You're shaving
when you're
yourself
clean.
though, so you're breaking your skin open, and you're putting fucking pubic hair follicles in your face.
Wrong, sir.
Hope you start growing pubes out of your face.
Whoa.
That's the point of the Lawnmower 4.0. It doesn't go down to the skin. It doesn't cut the skin.
Yeah, is this a black thing I don't know about that you break your skin when you shave?
You've never cut yourself when you shave?
Not with the Manscaped. Not with the Manscaped 4.0 lawnmower, my guy. Ceramic blades.
We're talking about shaving. We're not talking about so you never cut yourself shaving at all?
Oh yeah, 100%.
With a razor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And with my old clippers. Haven't cut myself with the Manscaped yet.
But you literally have pubic follicles and hairs left in that little thing because I'm pretty sure you don't know that you just now found out that brush was to clean it out. I know you haven't used it.
Okay, I didn't use the brush on it after I did the first part.
And then you shaved your face?
Yeah. Well, look, obviously I didn't shave my face. I just lined it up a little bit. And you know what? This is something I learned about myself. I hold on to stuff way too long. My last trimmer, I had over 10 years. This is way better. Did you know them things go dull after 10 years and they will cut you?
They go dull before 10 years, my guy.
Yeah, depending on how expensive it is. That's why I'm always trepidatious. Like, you remember when I was telling y'all about sunglasses years ago? I was like, I don't want to spend a lot of money on sunglasses because I always break them. It's the same way with these electric razors. I buy like a little $30 one, and after a year, I just buy another one because I'm scared that if I spend a shitload of money on one, it won't work and it'll just be a waste of money. I really want one of those little fucking wait, are you done with Manscaped?
Yeah.
All right. I really want one. Have you seen the commercials for the little like handheld head shavers that are electric?
Yeah, it looks like the massager thing.
Yeah, I want one of those so bad. I saw one at Walmart for like $60. I almost bought it.
Bro.
But I want
Can we
one
get
of the
sponsored by
expensive
them?
ones. They're like $250.
Dude, if I would use one of those. I want to go completely bald. I've never went bare skin on the head.
Me neither.
Oh, I shave mine with a straight razor, but if I could just get a fucking like, if we could sit here now while I'm doing this, and I could just shave my head while we're fucking podcasting, that'd be the life. I don't have to go upstairs, take my shirt off, get all wet, like.
But why
get
a
shaving
razor? Why,
cream and all that shit?
why don't you just shave it with an electrical on 0?
Because it doesn't get close enough.
But like
that's why you get cuts.
yeah, doesn't that hurt?
I mean, you get cuts anytime you. I rarely get cuts on my head, but shaving your face and shit, you get cut. But yeah, I got Harry's razors that I fucking shave my head with.
But
every
bro,
other
like,
day.
okay, me and you know, I saw you recently. We kind of have a similar build, right? The back of our heads, man. That's a tough space. What are you going like this and shaving in that little, the little crevice that we have as men?
You get a mirror. You don't have a mirror. You don't have a little handheld mirror.
No, I
You
do.
fucking back it back to the mirror. You fucking look up and
Yeah, but don't like. I have like a line, like the back of my head.
Like a fat roll.
Yeah, a little bit of a fat roll in the back of my head. You don't have one of those?
fucking pull it. Yeah, you
Yeah,
fucking do like you do with your ball hair and fucking.
I know,
stretch
but
it out and shave it.
it's sketchy with a razor, man. I mean, like I shave with an electrical, right? I go down to a 0, and when I get to the back there, I gotta like, it gets a little irritated. I couldn't imagine doing that with a razor. I feel like I'd fucking slice the shit out
Right.
of myself.
And wait, Rucker, I
shave and you're good.
use Harry's too. You still you get cuts on your face from Harry's?
I don't shave my face with razors anymore because I had so much fucking scar tissue from all the razor burn I got when I was younger. I just use electric razors on my face now. I use Harry's on my balls and my head.
Jesus, what's a Harry's? This is what's it called Harry's.
It's
blade?
like Dollar Shave Club or Gillette or whatever. It's
Well, when Walmart found out Dollar Shave Club made a shit ton of money, they come up with Harry's.
Oh.
There's supposed to be some German engineering blade company.
Holy damn! You
Not
like
bad.
you like jizz up your head and fucking.
Yeah, they got this clear like shave butter is what they call it. So you put it on and like you can still see where the hair is, which I think is
That's genius. It's
like
kind of
so good. It's dope as shit. And it feels good too. Like you let it sit there for a minute, let it get the hair real soft, and that fucking blade just glides over the top of your head.
Do you shave down?
You get the fucking hot water in there, get a hot towel, just fucking put it on your head, you just sit there and you're like,
I just came up with an idea.
Hold on, I got more questions. Keep your idea. Do you shave back or forward?
I shave from top right here all the way over to about right there, and then I go down all the way around the rest of it.
Whew. And how often do you do this?
Every other day.
Oh my god, that's a routine you got, man. Wow.
Most of the time I just do it as soon as I get out of the shower. Sometimes for a while I was doing it in the shower.
How long does it take to do it?
6-7 minutes.
Fuck.
Damn.
When I do the whole hot towel thing, it's like 10 minutes because I just kind of sit there, I light a candle, might turn on some Luther Vandross, might draw a bath. Like sometimes I get a little,
gay.
Yeah.
Super gay.
And what flavor bath bomb do you use?
Some kind of like honey something or another. I can't remember what's up there on top. It's not mine, but I use it.
Gay!
You call it what you want, but when you're sitting there in the fucking bath with a candle lit and you're just fucking checking emails and playing on your phone and shit, you look up, it's like 45 minutes later, your skin looks like your balls now because you've been sitting there for so long. That's the life.
Jesus.
Wait, so you actually fit in your bathtub? Like I couldn't even fit in my bathtub.
What kind of mini bathtub do
I
you
got a
have,
big
Aaron?
bathtub.
I have a regular sized bathtub, but like I'm
I don't
not
think you do.
sprawling out and fucking listening to Sarah McLachlan.
No, is your tub like a tub shower or is it just a standalone?
Yeah, it's tub shower.
Oh yeah, those are small.
Oh, see, mine's I have a stand-up shower, and then on the back side of it, I have a tub.
Like a corner tub, right?
It's not a corner; it's up against the wall.
Okay.
It's like right where the big mirror is in my bathroom. The window's like right there, and the bathtub's underneath it.
You want a game changer for taking a shower? Because I like hot showers, right? Sorry, for a bath. I don't love baths, but when I do take a bath, I love a hot bath. But usually by the time I get in, I could last about 6 or 7 minutes before I'm dead. In the winter, you guys don't have winters like us, but if you open the windows completely and it's super cold in the room, but it's hot in the tub, it's like going in a hot tub. It's amazing.
No,
that sounds lovely.
Yeah, a little bit of a breeze in the
I don't
room.
like it. I love just turning the fucking hot water on, getting in there, sitting down, fucking toughing it out. Before you know it, the water's kind of cooled off a little bit, and you just sit there and you fucking relax.
I get all dizzy
Sweating
and shit.
everywhere.
Oh, horrible.
And you go right. I have a towel on the floor leading me right to the shower, so I get out of the bath, go straight to the shower.
You put bubbles in your bath?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, right? It's not gay to have a bubble bath.
I'd do it if I could fit.
Admire, cut you off before.
That's kind of
your
bubble
idea?
bath. Dawn dish soap.
Get the grease off.
No, the idea that brought up next year for our Thanksgiving little charity thing that we did this year with the waxing. Next year, I'll just nair my whole head on the show.
Oh,
no, not good enough.
Nair?
Yeah, we'll nair my head and then it'll just like wipe away.
I think you got to nair your whole body,
I'm not opposed to it.
or nair your beard. Because the head, I mean,
No, fuck you.
okay. Well, like let's take a look, Aaron. Let's see your hair right now. Here, hold on. Let's show the listeners. I mean, like, all right, okay. I mean, you're a little thin in the front. It's not like it's gonna be. You've shaved your head before, right?
Oh yeah, I used to rock the shaved head.
Yeah, so it's not like a big enough change for everybody. But you know what I thought you were gonna say? I thought you were gonna say that we should do next year's Thanksgiving from all of us reporting from the bath.
Oh, that would be the shit, bro. I'm in.
Dude,
I'll fit for that.
We should fucking do a bubble bath episode. We're all just sitting in there with our mics, full setup, get our cameras in there.
Wine, cigars.
Yeah, super gay.
Oh my god. Yes. I'm speaking of cigars, I'm going to play golf this weekend, so I got to go by the
This
You know,
guy.
it's hard to play golf with a cigar, but I still take one every time.
Dude, how are you going to play golf in January?
It's like 60 degrees here after the sun comes up.
Yeah, shit. I went for a motorcycle ride the other day.
You guys are bastards. Oh, Astros asks, what's up? Not sure it'll work on your head. Hair isn't coarse enough.
Oh, it'll work. There's a guy on Facebook, a comedy guy that did it. He put Nair on his head, let it sit for the 7 minutes. Then he took a shot back, and it just sucks it right off.
Boy.
And of course, we all know if you see it on the internet, it must be true.
Now, I've seen the video.
My wife just yells out crystals at random times. I don't know what that has to do with. The crystals!
She's got lunar Tourette's.
Yeah, something like that.
The crystals in her bra just went crazy. Something's gonna happen.
Ragnarok! Some other stuff. To put in the bath. Oh, okay. Mookie says Floby. I just heard it drop back and I missed something. Yeah, you are right. We were kind of talking about a homemade Floby.
A Floby. Oh my god, I forgot about those.
Was Clooney actually the spokesman for that?
Who?
George Clooney.
Clooney? Yeah, I think he was. I think that is who it was. It was something really famous.
But that turned into a real thing. But like they made fun of it on Wayne's World. Remember the suck cut?
Yeah.
It sucks and it cuts.
Go with the flow. George Clooney reveals how he cuts his hair.
I call bullshit on that. There's no way George Clooney does that shit.
I mean,
That motherfucker gets like $100 haircuts and shit.
$100 haircuts. I mean, do you think, okay, like, you know what? I've always wondered, these guys that go gray like this, right, and get like the perfect salt and pepper. Yeah, fucking right, dude. Like, I got a bunch of gray hairs coming in. They're like a different breed of hair on my body.
Is that perfect, though? Would you really want to look like that?
Yeah, 100%, dude. This guy looks like wisdom. You wouldn't want to look like fucking George Clooney?
He does not look like George Clooney in that picture.
He
know
looks like beef with gray hair. Like, I don't want any of that. I want no part of it. Even his eyebrows are going gray.
Well, you know, I've seen something before the show came on. I was going to bring it up to you, Rucker. You should let the grays come through the beard. Have you seen Lovey Smith lately? That's a fucking handsome man.
He's also 64 years old.
But I
don't fucking look like that.
Dude.
But
these people that go salt and pepper perfectly.
Oh, that guy on the right.
Well, the girls that are 22 clearly dye that shit.
Yeah. I find gray hair on a girl, it's I like naturally, it doesn't bother me. I get why it's tougher for a girl because the hair doesn't go gray all the way to the bottom, whereas a man's hair, it's usually gray the whole way across. But salt and pepper hair on a guy, I mean,
maybe that'll be our next bracket. Best gray hair. in the industry.
My gray hairs don't act like the rest of them. I have like decent black hair, and then the gray ones are like.
Oh yeah, the gray ones, they just like spring out the fucking side.
Mine aren't straight, dude. Mine like not with each other. If I take them all out, it's like a little bird's nest removed from my cheeks. It's
like my whole beard's like fucking curly like pubes, and then I get the grays that are just straight as fuck. I don't know.
See, I'm the different. I'm straight.
You grow a beard for like 3 weeks, right? And it's only like a half inch of hair. And then you look up, you have no grays. And the next morning you wake up and you got a gray hair that's like down to your fucking nipple.
Yeah.
What did that come from?
Yeah, you're like, am I turning into a fucking werewolf? What the fuck is this?
So I went nuts over the last 2 days and I watched nothing but WWE documentaries. And what's the loser who played Brother Love? What's his name? Bruce Pritchard?
Bruce Pritchard.
So Bruce Pritchard's sitting there in his interview, and I swear to God, he's fully clean shaved, you know, because he works for Vince McMahon. And he's got this one long, like, fucking blonde hair. I swear to God, it was like 3 inches. And he had it over like 4 or 5 different documentaries. And I just wanted to.
Do you think they plant stuff there for like people just to point out, and like, you know, they hide stuff in the frame?
I don't know. I have no idea. But
that'd be funny.
Well, like Rucker says, we're not a wrestling podcast, but that's big in the fucking news right now.
Yeah.
The fucking
It's
sale.
so much to talk about because it was reported that they got sold to Saudi Arabia, and now it's being refuted that they haven't been sold.
There's so much to that story because,
yeah,
you know, like, okay, so it kind of broke last night that they were, what were they sold to? The Saudi Arabia,
some kind of hedge fund,
some sort of hedge
like,
fund,
and
but
apparently there's like $640 billion in this fund. So
yeah, it was some sort of like population, everybody buys into it thing. I don't know, but they were like, oh, it's private. It's going to be a private company, which is weird. And everyone's like, oh, we're going to stop watching WWE. All the fans, obviously, all the crazies. Long story short, though, now we're getting to know a little bit about. And first of all, I think it's all fake, or it's all bullshit.
it's been refuted. It's been proven that it didn't happen. They didn't get sold.
Now you gotta think that there's smoke, there's usually fire. But that being said, all these people that came out and said like that's atrocious. How can you ever do that? Now the companies that are actually part of that fund are being named, and it's pretty much every fucking company in the world.
Right. Yeah.
So people were like, oh,
everybody's been. I mean, I understand the pushback on like WWE taking Saudi money from wrestling fans because they're wrestling fans, right? They don't pay attention to other shit like that, and everybody has to be on their high horse,
right?
Like if you start digging and you find out like how much the Saudi Arabian fucking prince and government and all them like own the shit you do, like you wouldn't be able to do shit. You'd be walking around butt naked, hungry as a motherfucker.
Right. That's what I was going to say, because this happened several years ago in the UFC. There was rumors that they sold, and then it was, oh, they didn't sell. Then they did sell. And then it ended up they sold to a Saudi Arabia company called WME.
Here's the thing with the Saudis, right? And a lot of other countries is that they don't have to declare a lot like we have to. So if a major billion-dollar company was purchased by them, we don't need to know it. And we don't need to know anything that's made from it. But it's the Public Investment Fund. And it's one of the largest. Let me just pull this up here.
While you're pulling that up, did you know that there's like, they still have like sultans and shit over there?
Well, yeah.
There's dudes that are trillionaires over there. Trillionaires. Do you know how much fucking money that is?
No, and we'll never know.
No, like to put it, okay, just to put a little bit into perspective, 1 million seconds is like 4 days.
No,
a billion seconds is like 32 years. So a trillion is like 32,000 years.
Okay, so 1 million seconds is 12 days, 1 billion seconds is 32 years, and 1 trillion is 31,688 years.
Yeah, see, like think about a guy that's sitting on $1 trillion.
It's 1,000 billions.
That's
so PIF is like one of the world's strongest. I don't know what it's called, dude. I mean, I want to pretend like I know what I'm talking about, but I don't. But what's so funny is to see is like, you know, Rucker, you know, it's one of the largest sovereign wealth funds in the world. That's what it is. But wrestling fans are hilarious. You know, they make these snap decisions and snap opinion pieces. And now PIF is kind of being exposed on all the companies' internet. Literally every single thing you own is probably part of the PIF.
And I mean, is the storylines really going to change that much if somebody else owns them? Not really.
Well, if honestly, if they sold it to a private owner in Saudi Arabia, yes, I think it would.
No, they're not going to change anything. Just like the UFC, it got better after they got fucking bought out.
Yes,
I know it's a little bit different. I mean, you're talking sport against entertainment, but
I mean,
chances are they'll do just like UFC did when they kept Dana White on. They'll keep Vince on, and nothing. They'll just have more money to fucking decorate the WrestleMania set with and shit like that. They'll probably go overseas a lot more. They'll probably try to kill Sami Zayn because he doesn't believe in the Saudi government. And
kill the women. No, but
dude,
if you don't think the Saudis already have money, I mean,
it's the richest company or the richest country like in the fucking world. We have a kid. All right. Anyway, yeah.
She's like, how dare you go in there and you watch that wrestling with the Saudi Arabian government, Dad? I read all about them at school today.
Didn't they have something to do with 9/11?
She's like, I can't believe you.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad move. Did one of you take Vince McMahon in the death pool?
I said that I thought when he retired, I said he'll probably die soon, just because somebody like that is like obsessed with work. When they retire, they usually quote unquote don't have anything to live for after that, and their body just kind of gives out on them. So I think that's why he came back. He realized like his health was fucking deteriorating. Like, fuck this, I'm coming back in.
I always thought it was when somebody that rich and that in control, when they retired, it meant like they were on their deathbed. Like they know they're going to die soon. They don't want to fuck with work for their last 6 months of life or whatever, you know.
They probably work till they die. When you're that obsessed with something like that, like I've never been that obsessed with anything to where I'd want to, like they would talk about how this dude would be there 20 hours a day, just like working.
Well, I mean, it's not the same money level, but it's like my mom. She could retire right now. She has the money. She's old enough to retire, and she refuses to. She keeps fucking working. So my mom's basically Vince McMahon.
I feel like that's what I don't want to happen. I don't want to have to work till I get to the age where it's like, well, if I retire, what the fuck am I going to do? Like, I want to retire young enough to be able to enjoy the fruits of my labor.
Well, you're 40 now, so if you don't retire now, from now to 65, I mean, it's pretty short.
Oh,
I'd say like 55. Give me a good 10-year run. I think I can spend a shitload of money in 10 years.
Well, okay, let's do this. We'll let the chat and everybody know. The Mega Millions is over $1 billion for this Friday. Let's do a pool.
I'm in. I was literally admired just looking it up before when Jay walked away when his kid came in, and I was going to bring that up. So it's funny you say that.
My buddy
retirement doesn't have to be the beginning of the end, Mookie. If you do it early enough and you do it well enough and you still enjoy life, like everybody's like, oh, I got to make this 65 and then all my shit could kick in. Fuck that. Let's do 55.
Fuck that. Let's hit the fucking Mega Millions Friday and just
let's do this weekend.
Yeah. Let's fucking buy a fucking cruise ship just for the 80 proof is setting sail in a month. Let's go.
Fuck the Jericho cruise, the 80 proof cruise. That'd be fun.
Fuck yeah.
Maybe we'll let the nerds from FFP join.
The chat said, Tattoo Tarndell says, okay, I need to take a poll. Are pubes straight or curly?
I would freak out if I saw somebody with straight pubes.
Yeah,
like
my pubes are curly.
What the fuck is that?
Mine haven't been long enough to fucking, like, it's been so long I don't even remember.
But are they like tight curls? Like a Jew curl, or are they like just kind of like wiry? They're wiry, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say wiry would be the best way to explain it.
I would say, if I remember right, like, I thought mine were curly.
Hold on.
I mean, what do you fucking, like?
Oh, I shaved. Never mind.
Comb them? Do you comb them? You know?
Do you put a side part?
Like Rucker.
You get out of the pool or the shower or something, they're straight, but
your chest hair.
Walking around all day and your fucking drawers are rubbing up against them like they're...
Your chest hair, is it like Fuck it.
Ugh.
What's the proper word?
My
Putting
chest, my chest hair is kind of straight.
My chest hair is straight. Yeah, it's weird.
It's so annoying. Like I'm growing hair now on my chest and like my back. I've never been a hairy person, and now I'm getting chest hair, and I do not like it.
Use your Manscaped, bud.
Dude, yeah, it's great for the chest.
I use the Manscaped all up here to straighten that after the old waxing incident.
Maybe I'll wax it like at my.
Dude, I was at the pool this weekend and I looked down.
I was in the pool. I was in the pool.
No,
Sorry.
my leg. I had a big strip on my leg. I was like, what the fuck is that? Well, remember I did a test strip on my leg?
Mhm.
Yeah, still bald as fuck, son.
Wow, that was 2 months ago almost.
Yeah.
Karen said the same thing. When she does have pubes, they're straight. She thinks it's an Asian thing. Astro Sass says, if you love what you do, are financially stable and can work until you die at an old age, would you retire? Because I'm cool to just keep going.
Well,
If you love what you, I don't love what I do though. You know what I love? Golf. Being drunk during the daytime, going to the gym in the daytime when there's nobody there, not going to work. That's what I love. Yes, I'd love to do that if I was financially stable. I know
not having a car payment.
Yeah, I know the number that I need. I just got to get to it, and I'm like 2 million away.
It's isn't 2 million your number?
It's like point something.
Yeah,
but yeah,
2.7, 2 million. $7,340. Yeah, how about that? It's funny because I had 4 or 5 employees retire in 2022, like employees that have been there 30, 40 years, and they're all kind of like, some of them have been retired for 6 months, some only 2 weeks, and they all kind of still check in every now and then. They're like, hey, how's it going? You know, and I'm like, you know, how's life? And I think at that age, if you go all the way to 65 or 70 before you retire, if you retire that late, you're really, really tied into it. Like I'm tied into it at this age, right? But like I still enjoy shit. Like I could get down. People are like, oh, you got to find a hobby. No, dude, I can get up and wear a house coat for like at least 2 years.
Start dressing like fucking Hugh Hefner.
You know, before I'm gonna go. You know, maybe I should buy some jet skis and blow them up. But up until that point, I'm ready to fucking do nothing. But a lot of people aren't, and especially if you work all the way to that age. I think that if you surpass, like we're still young, we're still 40. I think once you get to 50 or 55, I think we're fucked. Then, man, I think we're stuck in a routine.
Nah, I feel like 50, 55 is a good time to just call it quits and then just like live out the rest. Like, think about it. 10, 15 years from now, your kids will be out of the house. You know, you're still relatively young for the most part, right? You can still do stuff if you want to. You want to pick up a hobby. You want to go start playing golf? You can. You want to go to the gym? You can. You want to go sit at the fucking bar and or the pub if you're in Canada all day? You can. Hey, you're young enough to be the creepy old dude, though. You're young enough to go to the bar, but old enough to be the creepy old dude that nobody gets offended when you make fucking comments to the bartender now. That's you. You do that shit every day.
Dude, my routine, if I had that much money and retired, I'd probably golf. I'd probably pick that up. I would go to the bar and probably play a lot of Keno. That would be my shit.
Yeah. Travel. You kidding me? You could travel through the week when it's cheap and people aren't in the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to wait till the weekend like we do now. Like you take 2 vacation days on Monday and Friday, make it a 4-day weekend, and you travel when everybody else in the fucking world's doing the same thing. You can go fucking Tuesday to Friday and come back and not have to see all these cocksuckers because they're all at work.
Hey, you're paying weekday prices, man. You're getting the specials at dinner, you know.
And then you spend the weekends at home when everybody's out. You ain't got to deal with them fucking idiots.
Right. The gyms are wide open on the weekends because everybody's out partying and they're hungover.
Okay, so we've talked about it before. You know how we said, like, when we looked at our parents, okay, we're 40 and 30. I mean, let's just say we're all 40, right? We're all close enough to it. When we were younger, and we've talked about this in the show before, when our parents were 25, we thought they were like, you know,
60
adults, right? But they also acted different than we do, right?
Did they though? Or did you just not notice it because you were a kid?
because Rucker said that last time too when I talked about our parents didn't party like we did, and he said they partied more, and he was kind of right.
Okay, but
if you think about it, your parents left you alone a lot when you were younger.
Yeah,
you didn't know they were out getting high and partying and shit like that. You just thought they were out doing whatever because you were a kid. You're like, fuck yeah, I got the house to myself. Like, I'm gonna go turn the black box on and fucking hit that little button and watch porn.
Okay.
You were in your own fucking world.
Okay,
yeah, boy.
They were still not doing. They weren't as excessive. Okay.
How do you know though? We didn't know.
No, let me. I mean, they like, okay. So I grew up in a family. My parents were well off. Okay. I know for a fact that every vacation I've ever taken with my immediate family has been way more expensive than any vacation they've ever taken. They're very, very frugal.
Mm-hmm.
They just. Yes, I think that they did a lot more other shit, but they also treated their kids differently than the way that we treat our kids. Like, I find myself as a parent, I treat my kids, I'm not teaching them, like, I'm making up lessons as I go, you know? I don't have like the traditional lesson that I'm teaching them, and I'm like, you know, come outside and you know, shovel the snow with me for 45 minutes, and then I tell you, you know, that's how it works. It's more like, you know, stop hitting your sister, and then I tell them why. Shit like that. It's just, getting back to the story of retirement, I feel like at our age, we're going to eventually hit a certain age where we're going to start acting old. Like, look at us. Look at the three of us. We're wearing caps. We're wearing hoodies. None of us really dress like a 40-year-old.
Why would you want to then?
Or what we thought was a 40-year-old. Maybe they had it wrong.
No, I get that, but there will become an age. Like, I still feel like, okay, Rucker,
you think there's gonna be an age where we're like, oh man, I gotta go buy me some new Hager slacks, boy?
No, but like, Rucker, you have older kids, right? You got a teenager. Yeah, he might say like, okay, you're out of touch, but like, dude, you have a podcast on the internet, you're on Instagram, all those things, right? There will be an age in our generation where we will hit, I think, that we're gonna be like, okay, we're fucking old.
I mean, we're there already. Like, my version of streaming and being on Twitch is not the same as his.
But you're still on Twitch, dude. Like your weekends are still, you know, you want to go out, you want to socialize, you want to do this, you want to take pictures, you want to go to the bar. There's going to come an age where you're like, I just want to sit home and play, like, you know.
No.
Yeah, when you're like 60. Like, what are you in such a hurry for?
I'm not in a hurry, but
I'm saying
back in the day, I think that age was around 30 or 40, and now that we're seeing everything got pushed like 10, 15 years. So I'm wondering.
I disagree. Like I said, my parents still hung out. My grandmother still goes out when she comes up here. She's fucking 80. But like later than I do when she's here.
Right.
At like 4 a.m. They're playing cards and fucking going to the underground in Atlanta, all kind of shit. Like,
but like Rucker says it all the time. Who did it right? They worked their ass off their whole fucking life to retire and all. Like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I agree, but okay, so we're talking about you win the lottery, right? What are you going to do when you retire? And I'm saying that a lot of the people that just retired in my company, they're older, they're in their 60s or in their 70s, and they're not finding hobbies as easy. We would find hobbies at this age, but I think we're going to get to an age where if we don't have those hobbies yet, we're going to be kind of like, the fuck do we do with our time?
Well, you can always go to the green door and get a hobby.
I feel like if you can't find a hobby, you just don't want one. If you have money and you're accessible, if you have money and you're able to do things, I feel like you just don't want one. Like, you're just lazy.
My hobby is getting drunk at the bar and playing Keno. Boom.
When's that going to run out?
Do that. Like, okay, when that runs out, then you find something else to do.
Yeah, then you download an app and play Keno for free.
Watching fucking Young and the Restless all day, and then Judge Wapner when that comes on, and then okay, the news is at 4, and then let me fucking start winding down. Let me change my house coat. Like,
turn on the Weather Channel.
You put your nighttime slippers on now because the sun's starting to go down. Then you wake up at 4 a.m., make your coffee, sit on the porch, do all the shit again the next day. That's what you want?
No, I'm not in a rush for it. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I think it comes later in life than it used to for the generation before us. It's just, I keep waiting until, like, I don't want to be 20. I'm almost 40. I still want to be 20. Like, I you know, you see all these memes like, oh, you know, my friend asked me to the bar and I just really want to stay home and cuddle on the couch. I don't. I want to go to the fucking bar, man. Like, I still want to do all that shit.
You know, that's why I go to the bar.
I think I get what you're saying. But
when's it going to hit us, you know?
the question I've always asked, like what you're saying now, is at what point do we stop doing it? Why stop though? Like, who's to say that there's an age that you have?
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Who's to say that? Who's to say that you're supposed to?
Well, your
at
health,
a
your
certain
health,
age,
your health.
all of a sudden, no, you can still be healthy.
It catches up with you.
Dude, my grandpa's
if you do it
fucking-
in excess, but if you do it in moderation, you're fine. Like if you still have a good balance of, you know, half the time you eat the right things, half the time you don't.
Okay, here's a question.
Exercise, half the time you don't. Half the time you get drunk as fuck, half the time you're sober.
At your age now, compared to one of your parents' age, at the same age that you're at now, are you in better or worse shape than they were?
Better.
Better.
Oh, yeah, I'm in worse shape. Well, I guess it only applies to white Canadians. Then.
But again, like, so we do things that our parents didn't. Like, my parents were not going to the gym, like trying to do Orange Theory and shit like that. My mom would buy the fucking Gazelle, and it would sit in the garage for like 3 years till she got ready to give it away. And then she'd see another infomercial, she'd buy that, and she wouldn't fucking use it. You know what I mean?
60 seconds a day.
My stepdad, his exercise, we'd go outside and play basketball. That was his exercise. He didn't go to the gym. He had weights. Like, he used to box when he was younger. So he always like talked about getting back in shape and shit. And he's never really like out of shape, but he never went to the gym and shit like that. Like, they weren't nearly as active as I am.
Okay.
Right. But there's another side of the coin too, though. Do you think our parents were just out pounding fucking Jaeger bombs every weekend and shit? No, they were just out having beers and shit.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
Maybe some nose beers, but I don't think they did stuff as extreme as we did, though. They would still go out and do shit, but we gotta take it to the next level.
Like I feel like they always came home, because I had babysitters. They'd come home at like 9:30. They'd go out at 5.
Oh no,
and they'd be home at 9:30. You know, me, I'm like, I go out at 5. I'll see you in 3 days. You know, I hope my kids survive.
Yeah, you come home and you forget there's kids and a babysitter there.
Where have you been? We thought we were alone.
Jesus. Okay, so we missed our second break. Let's take break. We got EJ Reed coming up at 9:30. He's gonna call in. Yeah, is that cool with you guys? We'll take another break now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back right after this, guys.
Yeah, hey. It's Kayla, hey. Yeah, hey. What you doing, hey? What you doing? It's Kayla. Smoking dope, I'm counting up, I never gave a fuck. Used to want that bitch, but now she's just a little slut. When I get these racks, I'm gonna cop a Bentley truck. And these haters stay mad, cause they see me coming up. Smoking dope, I'm counting up, I never gave a fuck. Used to want that bitch, but now she's just a little slut. When I get these racks, I'm gonna cop a Bentley truck. And these haters stay mad, cause they see me coming up. Used to be addicted to them blue pills. The perks had me in a chokehold, it was too real. Now that I be sober, I don't know how to feel. Bitch be playing love games, she likes my sex appeal. And my broken heart feel like I'll never heal. The day that you left me, it all went downhill. I would get so bored, I'd resort to poppy pills. Like a shooter in the school. Attention, this is not a drill. This is not a drill, oh bitch, I don't care how you feel. No, I cannot cuff you, bitch, I thought you knew the deal. I keep it up, buck, you know I always keep it real. Like a secret service agent, girl, I gotta stay concealed. Smoking dope, I'm counting up, I never gave a fuck. Used to want that bitch, but now she's just a little slut. When I get these racks, I'm gonna cop a Bentley truck. And these haters stay mad, cause they see me coming up. Smoking dope, I'm counting up, I never gave a fuck. Used to want that bitch, but now she's just a little slut. When I get these racks, I'm gonna cop a Bentley truck. And these haters stay mad, cause they see me coming up.
Princess Needle doesn't know what F in the chat means. I don't know. What's the origin of F in the chat?
You always said it.
I know.
It's an old gamer thing. I don't
Yeah.
remember. It was a computer gamer thing.
I'm gonna find it right now. Years after the release of Advanced Warfare, users began typing a singular F in chat windows on websites such as Twitch to convey condolences or a sense of sorrow when reacting to any unfortunate news on the internet. Leading streamers and others refer to this in the phrase F in the chat.
Yeah, whenever they'd be watching Twitch, and when their character would die or whatever, they would F in the chat for like a RIP.
Yeah. And then it just kind of became F in the chat for everything.
I think everybody should just do Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins. Do you know the origin of Leroy Jenkins, Rucker?
Oh yeah, I've watched it, and like I know the guy behind it and all that shit.
It's just Rucker though.
Y'all told me once. I don't really remember or care, but you did tell me.
I think it's the greatest sound drop in the history of sound drops.
One of the original memes of the internet, and just a fucking absolute classic. Can't go wrong with that.
Let's do this, Leroy Jenkins.
He's going in. He's going in. So we're 9:15. We're pretty much in the last block. We got EJ Reed coming up at 9:30. Admire, nobody's really made any comments or said anything.
I know.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It's odd, right?
I got so many questions.
The you want to let him in slightly? Maybe what is going on?
I don't know. It's just a little game of I Spy.
Little game of I Spy. What does it earn you if you spy the thing that you're eyeing?
An entry into our $5 giveaway for the $300 mystery box.
So free giveaway to the first chat member who spies what you eye?
Yeah.
Okay.
Astro says F equals following.
She like, or he is incorrect.
Keep up with the thread.
That
makes sense though.
Is Astro's ass or Astro sass male or female? I feel like we don't know who they are.
Astro's ass.
Scully says it's a lamp from Christmas Story.
No, we've already talked about the lamp, son. Keep up.
Oh, check this out, Admire. The leg lamp you got. So in my neighborhood, I come down the main road to get to my street from to get into my neighborhood. I come down the main entranceway, right? And it dead ends into a stop sign. The house right in front of the stop sign, there's a window up at the top, and it's got a fucking leg lamp just prevalent as a motherfucker. I always want to take a picture, and I always forget, and I never have my phone right there. But
do it for me. Do it.
Yeah. I should just walk down there and fucking take a selfie in front of it, and Bill's gonna be like, "The fuck are you doing?" So shut up, Bill. Go back in the house.
Fuck you,
They're gonna call the cops. There's a black man in the neighborhood. He's scouting my place.
He's taking photos of my daughter's window. It's funny, dude, because I have, since we had that episode where you talked about roadkill being like this. All right. I have the next day I passed roadkill and I looked and they weren't doing that. They were just, head was gone. Since then, I haven't seen any roadkill, man. And then this morning on the off ramp, I was so excited because I saw it up. I saw the shadow up. No, just a piece of fender bender, man. I cannot find the roadkill since you mentioned it, man.
I see it so much. I saw a possum the other day. He was on his back. All four of his legs were like that, and his face was turned to where he was looking at me. Fucking just died laughing. Like I could not stop. I laughed for about 20 minutes. When you laugh at something and you want to stop, and the harder you try not to laugh at it, the more you keep seeing it in your face, and you see like little different. Like I saw his jaw was kind of like turned that way because he got fucked up. Like he had this look on his face, like I have made a terrible decision, and that was the last thing he thought was like, "Fuck, why did I run out here in front of this car?"
Okay, I'll do that for another fucking entry. If somebody takes a selfie with a fucking roadkill that's funny, I'll fucking pay entry.
Dude, I've been waiting, seriously. I was like, after you said it, I made a mental note. I said, next time I get roadkill, next time I see it, I'm going to stop on the side of the highway. I'm going to get in. I'm going to take a photo. I'm going to Photoshop it. I'm going to nail it. I've never had the option. I never had the opportunity to do it.
Oh, dude, we're in fucking the best season for it up here, man. The deers are running, the fucking possums and raccoons. Oh, man, there's roadkill everywhere.
Yeah, there's so many deer in my neighborhood. Like, I think I told y'all last year, I was like walking out to my car and I heard this fucking ruckus from the side of my house. and two fucking of the biggest deer just come running up in between my cars, almost run me over across the street and into the yard over there. And I'm just like, excuse me, like it's my fucking house. What are you doing? They don't give a fuck. They just run. I don't know what they were running from, but they weren't scared to fucking knock me over to get away, whatever it was.
So some of those deers can get pretty aggressive, especially in mating season. Do you think you could take a deer?
Like no.
In a fight?
Yeah.
No. It's a wild animal.
Yeah, but do you think you could like fucking headlock it and just like take it down or
No.
kick the fuck out of it?
I think
Needle won.
Elf on a Shelf? Where's that? Where's the Elf on a Shelf?
Read the rest of it.
Elf on a Shelf dildo? Well, where's? I mean,
what is that Elf on the Shelf dildo?
Yeah, what is that? I mean, you're hot. You're hot.
Oh, we
just had a caller come in and out. Damn it.
I feel like you can't beat up a deer. We just got done talking about like what you do to relax. You know what a deer does to relax? Run. All these motherfuckers do all day long is run. They're just one big fucking muscle. A deer would fuck you up.
Okay, I think if you had a confrontation, you and a deer, right? I think that if the deer doesn't attack you and just comes close to you, I think you can probably, out of a lot of wild animals, you can probably hit it to where it runs away. I think you might win the encounter with the deer. But if it wanted to fuck you up, you are dead, man.
Yeah, well, guess what it's gonna want to do after you hit it? Fuck you up.
No, it's gonna want to run, dude. Trust me. No deer's gonna get up on his hind legs.
First person to send me a video of you fighting a deer gets $500 if you survive.
I would love, how iPhone does like the little live video when you take a picture. I don't know if you know that, Jay, but iPhone does a live, so it's like a little 5-second video, right?
Yeah.
I would love somebody to be taking a selfie with a piece of roadkill. The motherfucker comes alive and like bites the shit out of him.
Dude, you just
Yeah, Princess Needle. I want to know what she's trying to say here. Elf on the Shelf dildo. Rucker said I won. We need a little bit more.
I did say she won. I think she won.
You think she won?
I want to know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
I could explain what she means, but I think she's not capable.
Let's give it like a little bit more. Just to be sure. I mean, this is a what is it? A great reward? What is it? What's that stupid thing called?
It's a major award.
It's a major award.
Yeah, she's calling me a dildo. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't want to wax my head, man. I'd look like a dildo with fucking ears.
You'd be a big dildo, Edmund.
Yeah.
But then again, maybe somebody will put you inside of them. It's been a while.
Maybe. Yeah, I am going on how many months fucking dry?
Dry January. Edmund said I'm doing dry 2022-23.
Well, Admar, didn't you have a date the other day?
I did have a date. Wow.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
So,
hold on. I think she got it.
She wins.
All right. She wins.
Can I ask my questions now?
Yeah.
One, why do you own a dildo?
This is what she's talking about. The dildo. It made the comeback.
All right,
Jason in Tampa won last time. Princess Needle wins this time.
Why do you own that? And okay, so the way it was, it looked like it was a bottle with like liquid in it, but apparently that's just a paint job on it.
It's a red, white, and blue dildo.
Dude, that thing looks like Crest toothpaste. Like,
who would want to put that inside of?
That looks minty. It just looks minty. Like that would like mint
like
out my butthole.
Like a fucking Christmas candy cane.
It smells kind of pepperminty.
So here's the question, right? You're a dude.
What you're saying.
You're a dude and you own the sex toy.
Yeah.
No, not even a sex toy. A fucking dildo. Why?
Okay, but here's the thing, right? If a chick comes over and you pull that thing out, she knows it's been in other girls.
No, see, so let me tell you the little story behind this one. You guys, you guys remember Tuggy Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
When I went to the sex shop.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought this mystery bag. So at the sex shops here, you can buy these mystery bags that has like games and toys and shit. Oh my God, that's funny.
It'd have weird eyebrows if it was.
No, let's rephrase that. Has it been in Katie Faye?
No, it's not been in anybody. This is unused.
Oh. Liar.
It's went unused. So I got it in the grab
Next
bag.
week on Twitch, Admire puts a dildo in his butt live on stream.
That's not a bad idea.
Yes, it really is. It was a joke.
Oh, never mind.
I don't know. I'm kind of in for it.
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time.
I think if we put up like a little like a meter on the side and Admire, we measure the top of the video to the top of his head, and for every $5 donated, he will go down another inch. I think that's huge.
The Mookie says it's just out in the open, uncovered. It's like when you take a fucking lollipop out of your mouth, drop it on the ground, like it's just collecting fucking debris.
Well, we know what
Okay.
Admire's relationship is with lollipops, right?
Let me clarify this toy. It came in a mystery bag. I haven't got to use it. It came with like silk rope. Like I'm not tying nobody up. That's fucking weird. It came with a dildo. It's got a French tickler.
What's a French
finger
tickler?
one. It's a finger thing with a.
Oh
on it.
yeah, I remember that. Those are big when I was in high school.
Yeah, you remember they used to. You could get one in a condom machine sometimes.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. So it came with one of
Oh,
those.
yeah,
It came with a
like that.
vibrating cock ring.
This weekend.
Is this a French tickler?
Yeah, you put it on
That-
your finger and flick the old bean with it.
Yeah.
Okay, some sort of a weird.
Yeah, those are condom ones, but they
it looks dangerous.
But back in our day, they used to make them for your finger.
Yeah,
Okay.
you put it on your finger and like tell the girl like, "Hey, let me put this in your pants real quick." She'd be like, "No, stop!" Trying to play all coy, knowing she wanted it.
See, so yeah, Mookie, this thing has never been used. It's been sitting in my dresser for what, like 2 years now, and I got batteries for it and everything, but I can't stay with the girl long enough to get to the comfort zone of using it.
Well, it's a pretty tough sell when you're like, "Hey, do you want me to dildo with my dildo?" Because you're gonna have to go through that
Ding
conversation.
McFly.
You're definitely gonna have to have that conversation where she goes, "It's yours. Who have you used it on?" And then you're gonna tell her something. She's gonna think you're lying.
Oh, right, probably
Fucking-
in the hole.
The foreplay is you
Oh,
fucking in
DJ
the dish
Scully.
at the sink with it, washing it and shit like that. Like, see, look, it's in the hole.
It was in a mystery bag. I'll throw it away and I'll buy a new one if a chick is down to use one.
Is there any play to that dildo, or is it like glass?
Oh no, it's solid. Like it's got a tube in the middle that holds the batteries. This thing takes like, hold on, I think it says in here. I think it takes 3
Turn it
C
on. Put it
batteries.
on the microphone and turn it on.
It ain't got no batteries in it. They're in the other room.
Mookie says you should be
No wonder you
shrink
can't ever
wrapping
get
it.
anybody to use it. You fucking fuck the mood up now. You got to go get the batteries. You got to clean it off.
Always be ready, dude.
Oh, ain't got to get ready if you stay ready, right?
I know. Did you get ready at the hotel with that chickie?
No.
Mookie says at least shrink wrap it.
Yeah, who's shrink wrapping sex toys? Like Mookie, what the fuck? You got like
Put it
he's like,
back.
he's like, take the tinfoil off of that and shove it straight in my butt.
Get you one of those UV cleaning things that you can put like your cell phone and shit in and put that underneath.
I hate cleaning dildos because then you're like, is it clean?
Jesus Christ, how many times how are you handling so many dildos, Admire?
I don't.
He's like, I really hate cleaning dildos. I don't think those words have ever come out of my mouth. I've never cleaned a dildo.
He definitely made it plural.
Yeah.
Well, Jay, you
Yeah.
guys use fingers. I happen to use dildos.
Yeah, and it's just like you're fucking like Jay said earlier. It's like you're eating fried chicken when you're done.
Yeah, but
That's how you clean your fingers off.
what does it feel like when you're cleaning your male sex toy?
Gay!
Well
Oh,
played.
dude, that is the most shameful thing you're ever gonna do is cleaning a fucking pocket pussy. Oh my god.
Okay, pocket pussy, yes, but you said dildo. Now, have you ever cleaned a dildo after self play?
Oh yeah.
What?
It's just us talking, right?
It's just us, man.
I may have had a little toy in my ass once, twice, or 4 times.
But you did it yourself.
Yeah.
Wow.
What? Okay. What?
I guarantee.
Wait.
I guarantee you, when you were growing up, your parents never sat in front of you talking about shoving stuff up their butt like you are with your son in the chat.
I don't care. What's more embarrassing, having a girl shove it up my ass or me do it on my own?
You doing it?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Oh, fuck you, Jay. You said you did fingers the other day.
Oh yeah. I know, but the difference is I don't have to like, be done and walk to the sink and clean something that was not attached to my body.
Yeah, you just get fucking weirded out when you start biting your fingernails and realize you didn't clean good.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm saying so I've used a pocket pussy before, right? And I've had the shame of cleaning it out. What is the shame of cleaning out a self-indulgent male dildo?
It's like you jerk it off with soap and clean it.
I know, but what's the shame? What's that feeling? Like,
it's the same thing as like when you do anything weird or watch a weird porn, it's like, ugh, why did I do that?
Yeah, that's true.
What was it worth it? Then it's like, I'll probably do it again tomorrow.
Yeah. It's weird how you have to get back into that mind frame. You're like, it's like a cooldown in a video game of like an ability you use. Like you come and you're like, stupid. And then it just starts slowly growing to the point where all of a sudden all that shit that you thought was stupid, like, 14, 16 hours ago, you're like, I don't know how. I thought it was stupid. It's totally sane again.
It's almost like your post-nut clarity goes too far. Like it puts you into Shameville.
Post-nut clarity is for real. Mookie says, just like washing your clothes.
See, Rucker, everybody likes what I do, man. Hey, join the dark side, man.
Tattoo says literally, and I believe she's saying figuratively.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, you see what I did there. Yeah, dude.
Butt stuff is just unlocking a new door. Jay, you've said it. It's a whole new world.
It really is, especially when you hit when you're there's so much stuff. You have your own butt stuff, you have their butt stuff, you have them doing butt stuff, you doing butt stuff.
all over me. I like that shit.
You know what I mean?
It's a lot of doors to unlock, but once you kind of figure it out, it's like, it's like moving to a state you didn't really want to, but then it's like, hey, it ain't so bad here.
Yeah,
I could make this work.
Yeah, it really ain't so bad. It's worse than I thought. I'm killing time until I see the AJ number, so we can stop talking about.
It's one of those things. It's you got to be in the mood for it. I get a little squirrely on my birthday.
What's a squirrely?
Just getting squirrely.
What does that mean?
Getting squirrely. You don't have squirrels in Canada. They're fucking crazy stupid. So, when you go do something stupid, you're getting squirrely.
No. Oh, we got EJ. Hold on. We got
Play
EJ.
his intro. Do his intro.
We're doing his intro. Here we go. We got EJ coming.
He's a goddamn lawyer. He drops panties and the bitches love him. It's EJ motherfucking Reed.
EJ Reed, Esquire.
He's here.
What up?
What up, EJ?
Shit, I thought you were going to do like a break before I came on. You're like, I'm just wasting time before EJ calls in. It's hilarious.
No, we took a break earlier at 9, and I was like, we'll have EJ close out the show with us.
So I have to ask first, is EJ a new permanent staple of Boot to the Face, or is this just a temporary thing?
Hey, it's permanent. It's permanent until further notice. I'm having fun with it.
So he's the Boot to the Face intern.
Something like that.
Well, he's been doing good though.
Rucker could talk about it a little more.
EJ, does Daddy yell at you on Boot to the Face like he yells at us here?
Hell yeah, he's just chewing me out every time we go in air. Get your shit together.
Y'all make me sound like such a fucking tyrant.
Well, at least he doesn't tell you, be less white, right? Because he's constantly telling me and Admire that.
He texts us right after every show. He's like, could you guys try to be less white next time?
Yeah, you're making me look bad,
I don't have a problem with that. I got plenty of melanin for both of y'all, actually.
All right.
They don't know what that means, EJ.
I know.
What's melanin?
Is that like a suntan thing? So EJ, this is crack number 2. What do you got from us? What do you got for us, EJ?
Yeah, so we're gonna have a little fun tonight. We're gonna do a little true or false trivia, but it's gonna be spicy. But I don't have any like prizes or shit like that for y'all. But maybe if we do this in the future, we'll figure something out. So I want to rotate it out. I'll go Jay, Rucker, and then Admire. Y'all get like 6 questions each.
Damn. All right,
I like it.
Rapid fire.
Let's go.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll get it started then. We'll start off with Jay. So, women between the ages of 25 and 44 average 7 sexual partners in their lifetime. True or false?
Do they drive Chevy Cavaliers?
Fuck you, Admir. First of all, she wasn't driving the Cavalier, okay? She had a Volkswagen.
Oh, she was riding the Sorry.
Oh, fucking asshole. I'm going to say true, EJ.
False. Your final answer.
Final answer is true.
False. According to the CDC, women in that age group average 4.2 sexual partners in their lifetime.
Oh, they're lame.
Come on, ladies. Come on.
Got to pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
Jesus.
But hey, between the two taking men on the show, what do you think your woman average?
Oh, I don't even want to try to fucking guess that.
Jay,
what about you, Jay?
Wait, hold on. What was the question?
I said, what do you think? What do you think your woman? What do you think your woman averages?
Like, what's my girl's body count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't put her on blast.
I was like, tip of the tongue, man.
Jay's sitting there like, carry the one.
I'm like, John had a Chevy. Steve had a Chevy.
Oh my God.
No. It is spicy. I'm going to say, I don't know, but I would guess it's higher than mine.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Damn.
And you're a slut, Jay.
No, I'm not a slut. I was a loser in high school. My wife was a hot girl in high school.
You said you were a slut. Oh, your wife was a hot girl. She's saying she's not hot now.
No, she was like known as one of the... Anyways, okay.
I respect that. We'll keep it moving. We don't want to be too long with this. I'll go to Rucker. The average age of losing your virginity in the United States is 15 years old. True or false?
False. It's 14.
Ding, ding, ding. But it's false, but that's not the average age. Rucker gets a point.
Can I get 17?
According to... hold up. According to the Guttmacher Institute, the average age people have sex for the first time is 17 years old.
Boom.
What a bunch of losers. What were y'all doing for 3 years?
Seriously, that's a lot of video games and masturbation. I mean.
Yeah, true. We'll move on to Admire. True or false? A penis kid gets stuck in a vagina.
Not Admire.
Not Admire.
Totally. That's totally false in my experience. It's not possible.
So false is your answer.
Final answer.
And it's correct. While it's not common, there have been occurrences.
You said
penis...
and then you said correct. You can't.
No, he said true. It's true.
False. I meant false.
What do you mean false? Can it get stuck?
No, it can't get. Hold up. Hold up. Admire, you said correct or false?
I said it's false. It cannot get stuck.
So, correct. It's correct. It can get stuck. It can get stuck.
Sound effect.
You mean ding, ding, ding? Correct.
He hit the wrong button.
No, he said false, and it's correct.
Oh.
Y'all.
And is not correct.
Is wrong. Ding is correct.
But Admire got the answer wrong though.
No, he
got it right. It's false.
He said you can't get it stuck. So he's saying false that it can get stuck.
You CAN, it can get stuck.
No, I said can't.
He said can't.
But it can get stuck.
Oh, it can.
He should have said correct. He should have said correct. Y'all are trying to.
There's
make
no
me feel
way.
like I'm stupid.
You cannot show me one dick right now that would get stuck.
You got a mushroom.
Let me read it. Let me read the answer.
Let's hear it.
While
let's
it's
hear it.
not common, there have been occurrences where penis captivus has occurred, according to the BBC.
To
Oh,
the
fuck
BBC.
you, according to
Yeah,
the BBC.
Of course, a BBC would fucking say that.
The irony, but BBC.com, the British broadcasting company.
Don't go there, Princess Needle. Not in front of Jeff.
Yeah, it's correct. Admire said false is correct. That's why I said ant.
All right, I got you.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
we'll move on to the
So
next
who's got a
one.
point so
Back-
far?
Me. I'm winning.
Only Rucker is one.
Wow, the fix is in.
We talked about this on Boot to the Face yesterday.
we'll go back to Jay. Sex can cause temporary memory loss.
True.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That is correct.
Fuck yeah, man.
According to
It's
article
correct.
in the-
I forget her
Go
name
ahead.
every time.
According to the article in The Guardian, there have been multiple cases where people have suffered amnesia after sex. They must have put it on them.
Yeah, it's when you have sex with a girl and you tell your wife, you're like, I don't even remember it. Not me, though.
I didn't remember fucking that dude.
All right, that took a turn.
Never mind.
All right, it's back to Rucker. The clitoris is about the size of a pea.
I mean, that's
He's
subjective
never
because they're all
found it, so it
different
don't
sizes.
matter.
They're all different sizes, but I'll say true.
No.
That is false.
Fucking right, it's false.
The female clitoris is about the size of a medium zucchini.
What?
Go
What?
figure.
That's a dick, dude.
That's a dick.
Yeah, where the fuck did you get these stats?
A medium zucchini is like bigger than my cock.
Hold on. We're definitely gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw the red
put that on
flag here,
Twitch.
and
Can't
I'm
put
gonna
that
go
on
to the
Twitch.
tape. Let's go to the tape on this.
Medium zucchini image, ladies.
That's what it says.
Then why is it so hard to find then? If it's that fucking big.
Yeah,
I
that
have
thing
no
would
clue.
that would slap you in your
I'm trying to
forehead if
figure
she
that
pulled her
out for
panties
years.
down.
I mean, look, I'll even try and do a small zucchini. Okay, still pretty large.
Hey, ladies in the chat, do any of you have a zucchini-sized clitoris?
She's a man.
Hey, maybe that's why we can't find it, because we don't know the size of the motherfucker.
Yeah, we're looking under that big old thing for something else.
Yeah, we're lifting up the cock-sized clit and trying to find something that's beaner, you know. All right,
It's called flicking the bean, not flicking the fucking tree.
flicking the
Zucchini.
zucchini.
I feel like I got that
hilarious.
one right. Fuck that website.
Yeah, I don't know what website is that from, like fucking The Onion or some shit.
It's fucking transgender.com. Where you get
No
that.
shit.
I can't-
Hey,
I
what'd you
can't
say?
Give away my sources.
Please do not use gendered language to address everyone.
All right, moving on. Let's go.
All right. So we'll go back to Admire. The average erect male penis is 6 inches. True or false?
False. It's 5.2.
You will never get this. You will never get this. La 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 la.
And you are correct. That is false. The average size is 5.16 inches.
Which rounds up to 5.2, baby. I nailed it. You know why?
Admire gets the
I'm-
point.
I'm Mr. Average over here.
Yeah, knowing the exact average size of a cock is, I mean, it's good in trivia, right?
No wonder you're doing dry January.
No wonder your dick never got stuck.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so that's
we're
2
going back
rounds.
to Jay.
It's two. It's
It's
2
hard
rounds.
to get your dick stuck inside of a girl when her clit's bigger than your dick is.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So we've done 2
Yeah.
rounds. Is it me and Rucker 1 and 1?
I got one.
Jay's got
No,
one.
it's it's all tied up. It's all tied up. Everybody has 1 point.
Very nice.
I've been keeping track of it. So yeah, we'll move on to round 2. I'm going back to Jay. 64% of women report having an orgasm at their most recent sexual event.
False. Liars.
This is actually true.
Oh, they're lying twice. They're lying while they had it, and they're lying to the fucking stat taker. Husband standing beside them when they get asked the question, for sure.
He's like,
That's what I think too. That's what I think too. But according to the National Survey of Sexual Health and Behavior, this is true. Wow. On the other side of things, 85% of men report that they had an orgasm at their recent sexual event.
No shit.
So I'll tell you why this is true. He said the most recent, so that means, recent. So people are more into making each other come now than they used to back in the day. Guys are paying more attention to the female's needs. That's my guess.
I think
that sounds about right.
It's because more recently we started eating ass.
I think girls learned how to. I think a girl has to learn to have an orgasm on her own before she could have an orgasm with a guy.
That sounds about right as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on. Back to Rucker. 35% of single men claim to have faked an orgasm.
True.
That is true.
I was going to say.
Rucker gets the point. According to the study, Helen Fisher, PhD, over 5,000 Americans, 35% of single American men have faked an orgasm. Have any of y'all done it?
I've faked them. Yeah.
Yep, I've faked it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Why do you fake it?
Because it was one of those nights where it's just not happening, and you're just like, I'm trying not to hurt her.
Carpet burns of the knees.
One of those Crown Royal nights where you just can't get off.
Yeah.
It's starting to dry.
How do you fake it as a guy though?
You got a condom on, you're just like, oh, and then you just take the condom off.
I usually just spit on their back. That was it.
You give them one of those. You're done. It's pretty easy.
That's hilarious.
And then you can be like, I could go round 2 if you want. I'm already ready.
And if you want to be a real dick, you just stop pounding. You're like, I came. Just dead stare in the face. Let her know it was horrible.
We're gonna have all these girls all these girls in the chat are gonna be wondering if their dudes are fucking faking it now.
Yeah, spit on me.
Yeah, ladies, we play the same game. We fake it too.
Yeah,
it's 1/3 of a chance, according to the survey, that you might be faking it, ladies.
1 in 3.
Yeah. So
all right,
you ladies should swallow to make sure that we do come. There's your tip for the day.
Wow.
All right. Was it back to Admire now?
Yep.
Or was that Admire's question? All right. So the average speed of male ejaculation is 49 miles per hour.
Jeez, that's pretty fast.
Whoa. Miss Chaos with the bold statement.
It's like a cheetah.
What did Miss Chaos say?
I do swallow.
We just got Jay saying that.
Oh, yeah.
Good to know.
I would.
Admire, what's your true or false?
Mine's definitely not, so I'm going false.
Admire's like, you ever seen the old man at the fucking, he's about to race on the track and they pop the gun and he like stands up real fucking slow to take off. That's
mine just kind of, ever since my vasectomy, it just kind of runs out. It just,
it doesn't even shoot. It just falls right out the hole and drifts.
Yeah. You ever had a broken BB gun where you shoot it and the BB just rolls out of it? It's like that.
Oh my God.
It only has 5.1 inches to travel. That thing should be hitting the wall. It's like a sawed-off shotgun.
Well, Admire is correct. The average male ejaculate is 28 miles per hour. That's still pretty fucking fast.
Yeah.
Hey, faster than Usain Bolt, baby.
Jesus.
You mean I could splooge faster than Tyreek Hill runs?
I'm gonna have to get a radar gun now.
The cheetah baby. All right, back to Jay.
Yeah.
So, wearing socks during sex increases the chance of orgasm. True or false?
True. Oh, my bad. It's Jason.
Is that for male or female, EJ? I'm asking the panel here.
Well, it doesn't have a gender. It's just generic.
Neutral.
I know for a fact that Rucker has sex with socks on. It's weird. So I'm gonna go with it. I think this is also another study that was done by the BBC. So I'm going with socks on.
I don't like how you say you know for a fact that I do.
Jay is correct.
Yes.
According to the study by the University of Groningen, that doesn't even sound like a real. It's in the Netherlands. Couples were 30% more likely to have orgasm with warmer feet.
Now y'all can get off my dick about it.
Well, Rucker, I'm not mad at you. You wear those grippy socks, man, to fucking get up in there.
What do you have, like little rubber things on the bottom, like a 6-year-old?
Oh yeah.
No, you don't. Do you really?
That's what them grippy socks when you go to the trampoline parks for.
Are they like little lizards with the reptiles? Like the little oh my.
No, look them up. Look them up right now. They're called sex socks.
No, you don't have sex socks.
Yeah, dude. Dude, you can fucking really get in there if you got some grip.
You don't have it doesn't even exist, sex socks.
Dude, if you go to the trampoline park, they give them to you. It's kind of weird they give you sex socks at a trampoline park. I get it, but that's where they come from.
You find it?
All right. So moving on.
Hold on,
back to
EJ.
Rucker.
Hold on, EJ.
Bro, you don't wear
sex
socks like this, man. There's no way. There's no way you're like fucking forcing it in with that shit on, man.
I wear the ones with the ankle support on the back right there.
Oh no, you don't. There's no way, dude.
I'm like LeBron.
Bro. Oh shit. He's got his toes out for extra help.
Those are gross.
Oh, okay. In case your piggies get fucking too hot in them socks, you can drop the top.
Oh, look at those, buddy. Look at those.
Ugh.
Rucker's banging his wife with this. Jesus. All right.
Sorry, EJ. Continue on.
It's all good. Back to Rucker. So the average time it takes a man to finish during sex is more than 10 minutes.
False.
You are correct. That is false.
No shit.
Measured on a stopwatch, it takes an average of 5 to 7 minutes for a man to reach an orgasm.
That's all you need. You don't need to be there all night. We gotta go to work in the morning. Nobody got time to be doing this shit all night. You better get there when I get there. It's a race.
Mm-hmm. And I usually win. I'm a good runner.
Yeah.
second place don't get your shit around here, but frustrated.
Rucker's like, you see my running socks, bitch? Let's go.
Right? I'm built for speed.
Yeah,
it's like I say.
The perfect way to keep your woman, guys. Keep going with that mindset.
Who wants to pound more than 5 minutes? Chicks don't want that. They want it done in 5 minutes.
Yeah, there's certain nights that you do it longer than that. But for the most part, it's just like it's a thing you'll do like 3 or 4 times a week. And then you have the special nights. But most times it is like 5 to 7 minutes.
Yeah. When chicks talk about, oh, well, you fucking came fast and I didn't even come. That's tough talk from somebody that didn't come. Fuck off. Like, get there quicker.
Yeah, loser.
Looks like you need to practice more.
Yeah.
Y'all have all the wisdom. Y'all are older than me, so I'll take y'all word for it. All right. Who is it? It's Admire's turn.
Wait. Astro says Admire has grabbed back dildos for her pleasure after he's done.
Yeah. That's why I keep dildos on standby. Hey, oh, you didn't come? Well, here, figure it out. I'm rolling over, go to sleep.
He's like, take one of these. I got it free at a trade show.
Yeah, use this one. My ex didn't like it.
You're a little kid and you go to the birthday party and they hand out those little gift bags at the end of it.
Oh, Mookie's coming in for the fucking double down. Better bring her own batteries.
That's hilarious. Okay, so we're back to Admire.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, women are more likely to orgasm when masturbating than when having sex.
True, 100%.
Yeah, I agree.
Is that your final answer?
You just throwing me fucking layups here or what?
Yeah, really.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
And you are correct.
No
A new study has revealed that women have their best orgasms through masturbation.
That's
while
a new
men
study.
have better
I mean, come
orgasms
on.
during sex.
Dog, that's been happening since year one.
That study seems as relevant as like a gender degree. You know, gender studies degree. That's a horrible joke. I'm sorry.
A new study.
Don't use gendered language, please.
It's just in women have orgasms when they touch themselves more than when they have sex. What?
No shit. Imagine that life. That would be frustrating. You could do it better than anybody else. It's like a hand job for a man. Or we're better.
Yeah, it's like you can get yourself off better than anybody else can.
No, they can't.
I enjoy it more when somebody else.
Me too.
Yeah, but can a chick make you come in 30 seconds? No, but you can.
I can't either, though.
What?
I can.
30 seconds?
Oh, dude.
A chick can make me
Yeah.
also a girl can make me come in 30 seconds.
You better change that to your wife.
My wife can make me come in 30 seconds. She's like meditating or some shit. She's not watching.
Putting crystals in her
He's
bra.
Googling the vicinity of the closest Chevy Cavalier right now.
Hey, they're hard to find these days.
She's just hitting the Uber like, nope, not a Prius, not a Camry, nope.
She's got her Uber filters on Chevy Cavalier. There's one guy, Dexter St. Jacques.
She better not take no fucking Ubers.
I'm Dexter St. Jacques.
All right, what else we got, EJ?
All right, moving back on to Jay. Male condoms are 90% effective as a contraceptive method.
Hey, Jay, you use condoms. You should know this.
No, what was the number you said?
90%.
Yeah, that's false. It's a trick question. It's 99% effective.
I thought it was 98.
Whatever.
That is false. So you get the point. If you use condoms perfectly every single time you have sex, they're 98% effective at preventing pregnancy.
Back in the day, they used to be 99. I guess there was a couple of things that went viral.
And then us fucking Gen Xers started working on the line, and we don't give a fuck. So.
Yeah. All
right. So I kind of messed up the score. I think I've skipped around. How many points do each one of y'all have?
I feel like
We
I
all
have
got
3. Yeah.
We all have 3.
Yeah. So I think Jay's behind around though. So, but at this point, you all have 3.
Yeah, at
We
this
all
point, we have
and
3.
We're in the 5th round right now, and Jay has 3. And Admire and I have
right.
3, but Jay's already gone.
All right. So I'm back on track. All right. So it's back to you, Rucker. There are more than 100 calories in the typical male ejaculate. True or false?
False.
Wow.
You said false?
False. There's a
Is
lot
that
of
your
nutrients.
final
in it. Yeah, it's my final answer.
And you are correct. Contrary to what you've heard, semen is not loaded with calories. Each teaspoon of ejaculate has about 5 to 7 calories and about 200 to 500 sperm.
So what? So
if anybody out there is on a diet,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say, ladies. Like we're giving you the fucking inside track here. You're learning so much about guys that you should be doing this shit, girls.
All right, back to Admire. It's impossible for a woman to get pregnant from having sex on her period.
False. It's totally false.
And
I know chicks that have got pregnant on their period.
they lied to you, Admire.
you are correct. Yes, a girl could get pregnant during her period. This might happen when a girl's been bleeding, but she's actually ovulating from bleeding.
Oh,
what did I walk back into?
Yeah.
Why are you in there?
Well, so the question was, can girls get pregnant on their period?
Okay.
And I know that it's true.
Oh, that's how Devin was born?
It's just, you know how they don't get pregnant? You get a vasectomy, like me.
Okay.
Or you celibate like you.
I use the best birth control.
Hello.
I just don't fuck.
Don't say cycle.
All right.
Gross.
Yeah, that's gross. If you say cycle.
We're on to the final round now. We're gonna start off with Jay. I think this is perfect. This worked out perfectly. I think this is right up Jay's alley.
Oh, it's gay stuff?
Circumcised men last longer in bed than uncircumcised men.
False. Wait, hold on. Circumcised men last longer? True.
No, you mean false.
Wait, hold
you
on. What's
say
the question?
uncircumcised men last longer.
No. Repeat the question.
Circumcised men last longer in bed than uncircumcised men.
True.
True or false?
True.
So you're saying uncircumcised men come quicker?
Yes.
Is that your final answer?
100%.
That's not true.
That is true. The results show that 1 year follow-up, men after circumcision experience higher IELT, whatever that means, and better scores of controlling ejaculation than before they got circumcised.
100%. Think about it.
Wait, but that's opposite of what you just said. You just said that they have better control after getting circumcised, which means they wouldn't come as quick.
Yeah. When you're circumcised, you have better control.
They circumcised last a little bit or longer.
Think of it like this, right? Your hand.
Wait. I'm confused now.
All right.
I thought the
question was true or false. Circumcised men last longer in bed than uncircumcised men. The answer was true.
Jay said true.
The results show that follow-up circumcised men experience better scores of controlling their ejaculation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, think about it, right? You have your hand.
They said he's really sensitive.
You have your hand that's touched everything in life versus your butthole that's touched nothing. What feels better when a girl touches your hand or your butthole? Your butthole.
My hand. Hold my hand.
No, you're right, Jay.
Yeah, you get it?
So gross.
All right. So moving on to Rucker's last question. More than 20% of men are estimated to have sex with a prostitute. True or false?
Oh, true. True.
Wait, repeat the question?
More than 20% of men are estimated to have sex with a prostitute.
More
True
than
or false?
20%.
So estimated, not saying that they admitted to it. So we're just saying people are guessing. I'm going to say true. Estimate is the key word.
That
You think
is
20
false. That's false.
Lying motherfuckers.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Overall-
lying. People are estimating.
Overall, an estimated 16% of men pay for sex. And out of those 16%, 1 in 4 have had sex with the same prostitute over more than 100 times.
I mean, technically, aren't we all paying for sex when you're with somebody? You're buying drinks, you're buying dinner, you're getting married, something. You're paying for it either way.
Uh-oh, Admire, if you get it right, you win.
No, I'm a
Oh,
question
no
behind. I'm a
pressure.
question behind, I think.
No, you're not.
No? Okay.
You were a question ahead when he said that. You were
Oh.
on the 5th round. We were on the 4th.
Okay.
Hey, I feel like, now that you said that, Rucker, I feel like I should find like a harder question than this last one. Put more pressure on
Oh,
that.
why?
Admire.
Because you want the white guy to lose? Fucking real mature.
No,
You're
you
not
have to
gonna
go with your
lose. You're just
original.
gonna tie.
You gotta go with the original.
All right, we're going with the original. So people with larger feet also tend to have larger penises. True or false?
This has to be a trick question.
No, it doesn't. Think of Shaquille O'Neal.
I'm going to go with true. I think larger feet does equal larger penis.
That is false. There's no correlation with big feet, big hands, and a larger penis. A few studies have been conducted to dispel the myth. So we have a tie. We have a four-way tie. I mean, a three-way tie.
Oh, all right. J4, Rucker 4, Admire 4.
Yeah.
We need a tiebreaker here. We need something really dirty and
We
disgusting.
need like an over-under closest without going over type deal.
All right. Yeah. Okay. We'll do that then.
You need to find a question?
You should all guess the
Yeah.
number of partners EJ.
I'll find it.
Ooh, can we guess when the last time EJ had sex was? That would be a
Yes.
good
No,
under.
we're not.
Yeah.
We're
let's
not
do that.
guessing that.
Oh, come on.
EJ said no. We're not doing it.
Okay, true or false? Let's guess how many different sexual partners EJ Reed had in 2022 without going over.
Just last year?
And just last year.
Just 2022. EJ, are you cool with that?
I'll tell you the answer now. 0. I'm a virgin.
Oh,
All
come
right,
on. You gotta
this
be
is gonna
doing
be fun.
You gotta be
All right.
doing more fucking than me. Come on.
This is gonna be fun though, and it's gonna be quote unquote Jay. So whoever gets the closest wins.
Without going over.
Without going. Okay, so without going over, the average penis size in Canada over. So yeah, y'all all have to guess, and if you go over, you don't win.
Average penis size in Canada. Do we all have a pen and
Yep.
paper so we can lift it up so we can't cheat on each other? Do we have that?
I mean,
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, oh shit! Yeah, I guess that would be the best way to go about it.
Average penis size in Canada.
Yep.
Rucker, put your goddamn phone down.
I don't have my phone. I got my paper, dickhead.
All right.
This is
I
like
got
the
mine.
Price is Right.
Yeah.
The smut of virgin.
I got mine.
I'm locked in.
Is everybody locked in? 4.8, 5.6.
Everybody short it. Everybody
I got
short it now.
5.4.
Okay, I see Rucker has 4.8. What is that? A 5.4?
No, 5.6, 5.6, 5.6.
I got
5.6?
5.4.
I can't see Admire's.
5.4.
I can't see Ad. And Jay is the winner.
What's the average cock size?
6.19 in Canada.
Oh!
Jesus, you fucking hogs.
That's slinging in compared to the U.S. The U.S. we 5.35.
So they almost have a whole inch on us.
We have a whole Admire
That's
cock
crazy.
on you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
crazy.
buddy.
Fuck.
That's funny. I feel like that question was loaded, though. Of course, Jay would know that.
Yeah, it's gay. It's about Canada. You know I
Dicks.
got it.
Hey Jay, how big was the last one you sucked?
Like 7, 8.
6.19.
Nothing like Mrs. Chaos's though.
Her zucchini sized clit?
No, the one she.
Oh, no, I could outshine that guy. No problem. Okay, I want to give a shout out to EJ Reed. EJ, you totally redeemed yourself from the first call, man. We appreciate
Fuck yeah,
it.
that was awesome, bud.
Yeah, that was good. We want to thank you for joining the show. We're going to let you go. EJ, thank you very
all
much,
right.
man.
All right, fellas. I appreciate it. Y'all take it easy.
Cheers, bro.
Thanks, man.
Good. Yeah, okay. He came up big.
Rucker didn't even say bye to him or nothing. Just
Y'all said bye. What do I got to say bye for?
Rucker's preoccupied with the telephone. And it always comes this way. As we're veering to the end of the show, Rucker gets preoccupied with the cell phone. He's like, yeah, don't worry. I'm on my way. Don't worry. Yeah, we're just wrapping up. I got you, girl. Yeah.
yeah.
It's very presumptuous of you to assume that I'm talking to somebody.
Well, what are you doing? What are you scrolling?
Yeah, actually, I'm on Twitter.
Oh, God. All right, well, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
Anybody zooming? Are we zooming?
I'll zoom.
You can.
8
years ago today, Dez called it.
What's that?
Nothing. You wouldn't understand. It's football.
Oh, the Dez catch was the big one.
8 years ago today. That's heartbreaking.
We do have a lot of new listeners in here. So if you're not in our Discord, you should join. Jay's going to hit that button and it should put a link right up there to Discord. And
you win a free entry into the giveaway.
Who did? Princess Needle.
Princess
yeah.
Needle. She wins. I'm giving her a free entry to the giveaway. since she spotted the dildo. We're gonna do little stupid shit like that until we do the giveaway next week.
Oh fuck.
We might hide something. We might come up with a code word. You never know. We're gonna fill this giveaway, and everybody should play along. If you don't win something, $5. It's just $5, and it's a box. It's going to be at least $300. Like, I know Jay's putting in the Manscaped shit. That's like $200. I know that I'm gonna load it down with fucking beers, maybe some cash. I don't know. I'm gonna fucking load this box up. This is like a thanks to the listeners. This is giving back. Like, I guarantee you, it's gonna be worth it.
You're getting Rucker's dirty underwear. He said he was gonna put it in there.
Yeah,
fucking Admire Star Spangled Dildo.
Oh, we should give the dildo away.
I'll give the dildo away. Yes.
Unused.
Ziploc. Put it in a Ziploc bag in case Mookie wants.
I was gonna say, yeah, wrap it in tin foil.
I gotta brush my teeth with it first.
That's it, man. The crest color dildo. Oh, Princeton wants a fart in a jar. We'll fart in jars, man.
What the fuck?
We'll do it.
Yeah.
Y'all are some weird people.
All right, throw that link up for anybody who's not in Discord. Throw that link up into the chat before we close. If you want to join the Zoom call after this, that's what we're going to do tonight. We haven't done it for a few weeks, but we're going to do it tonight. If you're new, come join us. If not, join the Discord. Check out our link tree. Follow, sub.
Yeah, get on Teespring. Hey,
let's do it.
Let's party. Jay's down to drink some beers. I'm going to drink a couple beers.
Yep.
Rucker's going to go finger his ass.
What now?
Had to make sure you're paying attention. Man.
Next week, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch.tv. Until then, if you have an iPhone, don't forget to go and leave us a rating or a what do you call it? A rating or a comment? Not a comment.
Review.
Review. There you go. If you want to leave us a review, please do that. We need more reviews on here and on Boot to the Face. Thanks to EJ.
Don't plug that shit over here.
Thanks to EJ Reed, new co-host of Boot to the Face, Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. And then on Wednesdays, we are here on 80 Proof, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shout out to Jay for all of the graphics and shit like that. Admire bringing the topics. Thanks to all the listeners that were here, everybody participating in the chat. Until next week. Peace.